Am I live? Yes. I am live. Test. All right. Hookah. What's the deal? Top of the afternoon. Happy New Year's Eve. Palm trees in the chat if you can hear me clearly. Test. This thing on. Palm trees in the chat. Palm trees in the chat or I'm gone. Test. All right, it looks like it's good on my end. Happy New Year, y'all. Happy New Year's Eve. I can never give it up. Pausing me is crazy because you are the most paused member. Matter of fact, I Can Never Give Up has officially earned mod status. I Can Never Give Up. What is your DM me on Instagram your YouTube URL and I will mod you right now while I'm logged in. But I need the link because if I type in I Can Never Give Up in the mod part, it doesn't pop up. Send me your YouTube URL. Dejon is the most in conflict black LA journalist. That is true. I'm the most controversial figure in West Coast hip hop media. Could be because I'm openly gay. Could be because I give my full opinions and I, don't spare anybody's feelings. Could be a combination of both. Who knows? But yeah, I could never give up. DM me on Instagram right now. Tell me when you sent it. Your YouTube URL. Keith, what's the deal? I don't want to make that sound. I just want to do the hookah. Hold on. 2026, stop being messy, Dejon. Never. Dark rainbow forever. Destruction forever. Pun might be trying to be all mature and kumbaya and peaceful and XYZ, but baby destruction is carrying on the torch. I'm still in my youth. I'm only 30. Pun is like 50. So I understand he wants to be mature now. Me, destruction all the way. 5 years ago, did you think you'd be this polarizing? 5 years ago, 2020? And yeah, because in 2020, I was blackballed and, outcasted for my takes on LA radio. That was the LA radio era. I want to see more black people on LA radio. I was beefing with DJ Head. I was beefing with a lot of the Hispanics on LA radio. So yeah, I was in just as much mess and controversy then. The only difference was 2020 is the year I first started doing a Dan Lay podcast. So I had like Blue Bucks on the podcast. I had Gina Views on the podcast. I had Airplane James on the podcast. I had a few people on the podcast, but yeah, I was just as messy then. Did I think I would be this polarizing? I didn't think the report card was going to blow up. I didn't think that. I didn't think I was going to have deals with Johnny Shipes and Good Talk and be doing New York report cards and all of that. I didn't think none of that was going to come from it. I never thought that, I would be writing 5 articles for Complex in 1 year. A lot of people don't talk about that, but I wrote 5 articles for Complex this year. Dejon, I'm smoking on an OG Kush Fuzzies Indica pre-roll. Shout out to Fuzzies. Pun soft. Now, I think Pun is just trying to take care of business. I understand it. When I get that age, perhaps I'll be less. But Pun is just as messy as me. He's just acting like he's not messy right now. But I'm keeping up the destruction. You feel me? The destruction hasn't interfered with my business. The destruction has added to my business, if anything. I feel like the more people hate me, the more brands want to work with me, the more record labels want to pay me to post their artists or promote their artists, like, or the more people want to be on the report card to get graded. Like, the more I am the villain, the more people want to spend money with me. Like, you gotta think about all the, you don't even know their names. There's so many nice, sweethearted, kind-hearted black media people in LA hip hop. You don't even know their names. Their shows are doing, like, I know my numbers aren't crazy, but their shows are doing like 300 an episode. You feel me? In totality, 300, 500 an episode. In totality, they're never going viral. The rappers don't know their names. You don't see them with the rappers XYZ. Sweet, kind-hearted people. No, not my style. No brands are looking to work with you, which is why I have a deal with Cali Plug. Cali Plug put money in my pockets a couple months ago to be the official sponsor of the report card. King Palm sent money over this year to be the official presenter of the report card. Those are brands. Did I not just host the Death Row rap battle last year? Death Row not last week. Is that not a brand? I'm confused, but even the Ace Spit is soft now. Is there still an Ace Spit? I mean, maybe on Pun's reactions. Pun fell out with all his day ones. Tell me about it. I can't poke fun there. I don't get along with people the best either. I fuck with Pun. My neighbors are doing something so annoying right now. Like, they're making so much noise. I fuck with Pun. I fuck with AD. Those are the only people and obviously Court. So I fuck with Community. Those are the only people in FMW I fuck with. Alright, so what did I want to start with? I want to start with, while we let the chat warm up, I want to start with the Avengers Doomsday trailer. As y'all know, I'm a huge X-Men fanatic. So I want to start with that. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it on, here we go. Get my geek on real quick if y'all would let me, just for a second. I'm a huge X-Men fan, grew up watching the X-Men, even the old cartoons, and the Avengers Doomsday seems to be starring the X-Men. So hold on. Let me make this. And then let me move this below me. Let me put me down here. Alright, here we go. Just DM'd it to myself. Let's check it out.
And waits for us all. That's it. But this time, it's closer than it's ever been.
Yay!
You can feel it in the silence.
I hate Charles Xavier. I'm a Magneto fan.
The question is never about the end itself. The question is,
long hair Magneto!
when everything fades, who you chose
Fucking
to be.
Sentinels. I hate Sentinels. The X-Men will return to Avengers Doomsday, baby!
The end waits for us all.
Xavier School. It's like an orphanage.
But this time, it's closer than it's ever been.
Oh, man. Hate this guy. Hate Xavier.
The silence.
Such a simp.
The air.
Kill those humans.
The question is
Enslave
never
them.
about the end itself.
Thank
The
guys.
question is,
I'm with Magneto. He's Malcolm X.
when everything fades, who you chose to be.
Man, oh man. Man, oh man.
The end waits for us all.
All right. Man. So as you can tell, I'm extremely excited about that because I'm an X-Men fanatic. My favorite X-Men is Nightcrawler, Gambit, and Wolverine. They weren't in the trailer. They decided to focus on punk-ass Cyclops. But I'm happy to see long-hair Magneto. If you watched the earlier cartoons and whatnot, long-hair Magneto was that guy. So, excited about that, very much so. Professor X and Magneto are like MLK and Malcolm X. Exactly. They're literally based off that, according to Steve. You fuck with Marvel? Yeah. A lot of people don't know that about me. I know you guys think I'm all just LA rap and gossip and messiness, but I actually enjoy X-Men and Marvel shows. I'm not a comic book person, but yeah. Doomsday finna go up December 26th or December something, 2026. So we gotta wait. But long hair Magneto looks good. Pause. That's pretty kinky. Was the Rolling Loud fight your craziest career moment? For y'all, that's the most I ever been like talked about or covered. Yeah, and that was my first time, like, I made it to World Star, which is crazy. But to me, no, it would be the report card. But this year, people have come up to me like, oh, you the boy that was fighting that Rolling Loud. Oh, I saw your fight. That's what people are saying to me this year. But before that, people always walk up to me like, oh, you the report card guy. You know who we have on the rappers, man. So, yeah, we're going to go through the best adrenaline moments and my career highlights in a minute. I just wanted to show y'all that and let y'all know that I am too a nerd. But before that, I need to see some palm trees in the chat or I'm gone. Hit that like button. I only got one like. That's weird. Let's hit that like button. Make sure you sub up if you haven't subbed up already. Shout out to Tam. I miss Tam. I can't wait till we start back filming. Obviously, we're on holiday break for the podcast, technically. So we should be back in January with the official podcast, Back on the Couch, with Tam and I and our guest. I'm still debating if we need a third co-host. We tried Bo Jackman. Y'all didn't really fuck with that episode, so I think I'll keep Tam and Bo separate, like Tam on Wednesdays, Bo on Mondays, but we'll see. Somebody said invite Jaleese, Jaleese, I think her name is. Wasn't she on No Jumper this morning? I think I clicked on No Jumper News, and I saw her. She was making fun of Jefe, how he pronounced words, and it was cringe. I had to click off of it. You know, I get secondhand embarrassment. Anywho, I'm gonna take a shot. The good bye-bye. Bless the bottle. Good bye-bye. Ending the year right. I want to end the year doing a stream with Charles. I'm going out with my homegirls tonight smoking hookah. But I don't know Jaleese to fuck with her, not fuck with her. I'm not against filming with her. If she wanted to pull up, if she was down to pull up on me and Tam, I would love that. Like I said, I have name one person that I pod with that I don't have good chemistry with. I literally have good chemistry with everybody I sit down with. Tam, Bo, Suspect, even Flacco. We had good chemistry. Brick Baby had good chemistry. Sharper had good chemistry. Stet Illa and Scotty, they liked our chemistry. They liked me with AD. They liked me with T-Rell and Heather. They love me with Pun. I pod with everybody well. So if Jaleese were to pull up, I'm sure it would be dope. Jaleese says she didn't dish you. Well, that Tam and them told me that she did dish me. They told me that she was on live and she called me Mrs. Puff, and that hurt my feelings. She'll pull up on Just You, Dejon. Okay, no, I want her to pull up on Tam and I. It's water in my cup. I took a BC powder, drinking some water. I'm not gonna drink this whole. Maybe. Well, I'm saving some of this bottle for my homegirls. My homegirls are pulling up. We're going to pregame here. Also, later in this episode, and I'll still only see one like, I need everybody to take some time to hit that like button for me real quick. But later on this episode, I'm interviewing a rapper from Hoover, 9-4 Hoover. he felt like he should be on the LA. He should have been on the LA freshman cover. You guys remember when the Hoovers was complaining about there not being a Hoover on the cover, even though I invited BMG D-Mac from Hoover. And then Big Deal said he gonna do his own Hoover freshman cover. So I got a rapper from Hoover pulling up at the end of this live stream or towards the end, and we're gonna talk about the freshman cover and talk about his music and talk about. I'm gonna go through the best LA rap albums of the year with him, that list. So yeah, there's that. This is water. I'm almost finished. I drink water. That's why my skin is somewhat clear. Used to be a little clearer. But yeah, I drink water. I'm not one of them fat people that don't like water. If you like the video, is that gay? It's not gayer than you watching me. Shout up, cheers. Happy New Year's Eve. Y'all be safe tonight, but have a good time. If you in LA, it's raining, so drive safely. Woo! Delise was talking crazy about Doechii. I think Doechii's an industry plant. I liked her Alligators, Never Heal project, but yeah, I'm not the biggest Doechii fan. I don't think she should have won a fucking Grammy. West Coast Chili, what the deal? What's the deal? All right, what do I want to start with? I got topics. Hit that like button. Let's start there. We have to start with Donnie Screen recap. Jack by Jess. That's that white guy who be fucking trainees. Well called. That was funny. That was pretty funny. Let's go. Where can I find that at? Donnie OTB. So I pulled up on Donnie yesterday. At his spot, and we graded some music. It was pretty good. It was a good live stream. We talked about a lot. It's crazy because we talked about if he could beat Lush up in a fight, and then come to find out Lush got jumped. So that was crazy. But yeah, let's see. Then somebody hated and took the stream down. And he had to chop some parts out. Somebody like submitted their song to get graded, didn't like that they got an F, and then reported it for copyright. So there's that. But for sure, let's interact with that. Let's watch some of it. I should have did a timestamp. What's the moment I actually wanted to check out from that? Wow, that was stupid. Groove with you. I wanna groove with you. All right, there we go. I wanna groove.
Even my people were like, "Where are you?" Because every day I'm pretty consistent.
Damn. All right, here we go.
I know. I was like, "You bring the rain with you all the time, huh?"
Where am I gonna go? All right, hold on.
Like my
Middle East because they like jewelry and they like designer.
for the body to absorb over the time.
Oh no,
or
I'm
whatever.
definitely door dashing while I'm on Survivor. I'm door dashing.
Yeah, because you didn't see that. I mean, I just try to build myself up, but
You're not gonna be no jumper back.
yeah. Unless
This is when Donnie said he was going back on Figg.
going off on Adam again.
Oh, that's recent. Oh God, why he going off? He just won the players' ball, like player of the year. Oh, you talking about Sharp? Shout out to Donnie. I had a good time yesterday. The chair he had me sitting in was extremely uncomfortable.
It's so funny when you see Munchie freaking.
Pause. Well, getting twerked on, getting danced on. Yeah, I've seen a few videos of him.
But just because like he don't really know
sexuality.
I could buy such a.
So this is when we reacted. There's this clip on Reddit I mean, I also shout out to Donnie. He taught me something new. He likes to end his episodes Reddit surfing. So that might be something like, towards the end, you run out of good topics. You're like, oh, what are we gonna talk about? Hop on Reddit and scroll down. Duh, no brainer. So we're on Reddit, and we pulled up this clip. Adam foreshadows the Dejon shooting. So I'm gonna see if I can get it at the right time, and so we can watch it again together. Hold on.
T-Rell, we were like at a sports store, shoe store, and I was like, I mean, I just try to build myself up, and fucking bullshit. I hate when it just auto. I think I can turn that off somehow.
This should be coming up. Shout out to Donnie. Thank you for the invite. Like I said, that shit was dope. Smacc was popping about you yesterday, Dejon. Smacc turned down my fade. Now he wants to talk about what he would hypothetically do when he saw me, when I presented the opportunity for you to see me. Oh, there's nothing else I can say. At this point, it would be bullying. Asking for a fade twice, maybe 3 times. Literally said, I'm not fighting you because you're gay. Turn down my fade. I am so messy. What else is there to talk? You guys want me to go park outside the Heather's warehouse or wait for him to come outside? I'm gonna react to the Smacc Back On Figg clip in a minute too. Let me know when Smacc wants to run a bit. I am so messy.
I don't know why I've never tried to put the chat over there, so I think it's kind of messing with the program.
Play the video.
But yeah, when I seen T-Rell, we were like at a sports store, shoe store, and I was like looking to buy my kids some shoes, and then I didn't even
sexuality.
I could probably search up the transcribe and get.
Wants to run a bit. You speak certain things into your life, right? Do you believe in manifestation? Verbal manifestation?
Oh, for sure. If you don't manifest it...
Yeah, wrong game. That's interesting. Okay, here we go. Dejon definitely whooping Smacc. That's nothing. That's light work. That's a 30-second or less fade. Facts. Easy win. But you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. What did the title say? It said Adam foreshadowed or predicted. Adam foreshadows the Dejon shooting. Let's check this out.
Like I'm some random, and then he always.
I hope you do that when I got security one day and they shoot you. That'd be good. Just in the thigh. Not too crazy.
So he manifested a short, fat, gay, no jumper employee getting shot in the thigh. He just got the wrong short, fat, gay host. And okay, when I went back and watched this, I was like, damn, I didn't have to get a house phone like that. Because I fuck with house phone. Shout out to house phone. I watch Reconnected whenever I get a chance. House phone is cool. Whenever I see him, he's cool. House phone interviewed me at the Empire Brunch. He was there on behalf of the Above All brand. Him and Trevor. I got to meet Trevor. And they interviewed me while I was at the Empire Brunch. And that interview went well. And he did like a fit check. And then he asked me how I felt about how LA rappers dress and stuff like that. So shout out to House Phone. I was just being funny. I do think it is interesting that Adam would say, I hope you get shot in the thigh by my security guard. And then like a year later that happens to another gay employee from No Jumper. When I said that, the chat was like, he's not gay, he's not gay, he's not gay. And I let people identify how they want to identify. Me personally, just my respectful opinion, hopefully it's respectful. If you have slept with a trans, to me that makes you gay. And I say that respectfully. So that's why I said that. I stand on what I say, but I do want to say that I don't have a dislike or disdain for House Phone whatsoever. For what reason? I fuck with House Phone. It's just, I thought that was funny. And what's the odds that he would say that to House Phone leaves, I come in, pause, into the No Jumper umbrella, and then the shit happens to me. And we both so happen to be, obviously I'm not trans attracted, I just like regular hood gay niggas. But yeah, interesting, real interesting. Big Phone ain't gay. You got posted on Reddit for talking about Keem's folks. Yeah, I mean, I do that all the time. Where's Tam? Tam's on break. I'm not gonna have her come in on New Year's. What's your favorite sitcom? Damn, that's a good question. I don't want to be corny and say Martin, I really like Good Times. I'm old. I like Good Time. I like Wayne's Brothers. Wayne's Brothers is the show I can watch all the time. But I also like Good Time, What's Happening. I like old shows like that. Living Single, Martin. But yeah, Wayne's Brothers is probably my favorite sitcom. So shout out to House Phone. I was just, cracking a little jokey joke. All is well. It made sense. Where we at? But yeah, I had a good time. I want to get back to my chat. Hold on. Where's my chat at? There we go. All right. Let's go into it. Let's get to it. They got me on the Reddit. Talking about Keem's folks. Is that the next topic? We can just do that, because I did talk about Keem's folks on here. I mean, that's just... I think Keem was in the chat talking shit. Like, he was saying, like, why you got this woman on your pod? As soon as it started, he was in the Donnie chat, like, why you got this woman on your pod? And so, I got a little spicy back. Y'all know me. Hold on. For the first time we met, I wanna groove with you. Where is it at? Hold on. Browser. Oh shit, I should have pulled it up on Reddit first, huh? No, Back On Figg Reddit, right? It's in the Back On Figg Reddit, or is it in the No Jumper Reddit? I only saw it in No Jumper Reddit. Oh no, it's in the Back On Figg Reddit. Hold on. New. Copy. Here we go. Excuse me for having this on the screen, y'all. Interact. Hold on. All right, so this is from Anyground 66794. They said Keem gon' hurt cuz. Y'all been saying that for a year. And it doesn't let me scroll down. I'm gonna read the top part, then I'm gonna just go to the No Jumper Already got the video. This says Keem gon' hurt cuz. What should Keem do about the little fat hoe? He consistently talk about his dead father and does. Talks about this man's kids like Keem won't hurt his little gay ass for real and won't. From one real nigga to another, at first I'm like, don't hurt the little fat nigga. Maybe he'll stop, but now the level of disrespect is so bad, he might have to go touch cuz. What would you guys do? Somebody replied, Keem not a crash dummy, so he not finna go looking for him, but I wholeheartedly believe if they ever run into each other, Keem gonna beat the brakes. That's not how you spell brakes in this sense. Off a dude. I love y'all imagination. This sounds very imaginary. And I love it. I love y'all imagination. How creative you guys are. Very creative. My favorite is not going to let me scroll down, but it says, keeping up with Blue. LMAO, what would you guys do? Maybe not have beef with a gay nigga in the first place. Wasn't that drunk ass nigga calling Cub Big Mama House? Them boys was damn near flirting. Somebody said, okay, Dejon, as if that account was me. And then he replied, keeping up with Blue. Keep in mind the person you defended be sex playing straight man and have a beef with a gay nigga while calling him Big Mama House. Be for real. And then National Athlete 3099 said, I gotta admit, Keem do be starting shit and then play the victim role. He shouldn't be playing with people he don't know like that, but that's just my opinion, cause a professional victim. This is all on under the Reddit post. I can't scroll down so you can't see it, but you can go check it out yourself. What's my take on that? Yeah, one, this is an old topic. It's been going on for a year. But I wanted to show that I'm going to play the furthest. I'm going to go the longest. I'm going to go the furthest with it. Don't disrespect me, I won't disrespect you back. You feel me? Y'all, Apollo shouldn't have been making gay jokes about me. It started with them because I went on Apollo. We had a good time. We did a push-up competition. Tiny and I think all of us did a push-up competition. We had like a lot of fun. I fucked with my episode on Apollo. Then the very next week, they're like, oh, he's only at FMW because he's trying to fuck T-Rell. He flirting with Pun. All these gay jokes. I was like, what the fuck? Y'all didn't say none of that when I was sitting over there. So we've been at war ever since. Shouldn't have started with me. So what? Now I'm going to talk about your crackhead mama and your dead dad and the crack grandbabies and all of that. I'm going to disrespect, I'm going to violate, and I'm not going to stop until you stop. And I don't care what, no Redditor, commenter, super chat, meme page, I don't care what clip page, I don't care what anybody has to say. Until some respect is put on my name, I'm not going to respect anybody else. And yeah, I've actually been enjoying this. This has been one of the highlights of my year. Let's go to the other Reddit. Hold on. My joy, you bring me joy when I'm down. Don't go. You bring me joy. The fuck? Oh, alter egos. The first thing on the No Jumper Reddit is crazy, y'all. It's crazy. Okay, excuse me for how the screen looks. I got you in 10. Here we go. All right. That's annoying. Why is this on? Oh, y'all can't see that. Can y'all see that thing ask me a question? I don't want to see it. Okay. Interact. Keem's dead father to my face. That's gonna be my back face. That's my choice. Me and Keem dead dad. Those are my options.
It's crazy. They said shoot.
I gotta watch that again. That's golden. That's golden.
Keem's dead father.
Hold on.
Keem's dead father to my fade. That's gonna be my back fade.
Oh,
That's
man.
my choice. Me and Keem's dead dad are gonna pull up. Those are my options.
All right. So this brings me into my next topic. But hold on, let me read the comments under this Reddit because it's not gonna let me scroll down. Somebody said, consideration glad 816, the darkest of rainbows. It's only brown, gray, and black in that rainbow. Somebody said, shoot me bread, I'll handle that shit, dead homies. Don't get beat up, bitch. Machine content 7368, Keem will ignore it like he never saw it. And a bunch of dark rainbows. All right, bet. Oh, man. I'm funny as fuck. I'm funny without cause, just naturally funny. This brings me to my next topic on my list. I deserved a T Award, or at least a T Award nomination for the best beef or best content beef, whatever, best beef award. Pause. Tiny, you got me fucked up. That was a nice coat you had on when you read the winners, when you announced the winners. Very nice peacoat. I liked it. I liked that it was peanut butter. It was nice. That was a nice coat. Tiny put on, it's rare that you see Tiny have a nice item of clothing, but it was a very nice coat that I saw Tiny wearing. I want to start there. Start with something positive. But Tiny, you got me fucked up. Let me get this off the screen. Real shit, Tiny. You got me fucked up, bro. Y'all is biased. Y'all playing political games. You can't do that with your award show. If you want the T Awards to be respected, that's why Pun went off on it and don't respect it anymore. You can't be biased like that. You got to call it straight down the middle. How can you not put me versus Keem or Keem versus Dejon, Keem versus Dark Rainbow in the best beefs of the year? I cooked that nigga's mom crack. I cooked his mom crack on Fair to Say, then quit the show immediately after. How could that, like, what are you talking about? I dropped a whole diss record. I said niggas is whipping threes like a pot and shit. Keith's mom in the back smoking rocks and shit. And Pun, Rios, Trey, and Worm, rest in peace, A Sports Worldwide, they played it live multiple times. They ran it back and back and back and graded it. Pun gave it an A. Rios gave it an A. Worm gave it like an A or B. Pun, being experienced A&R, gave it a C. Then they called me and interviewed me about the record. They didn't believe I wrote it, so Twizzy Twitch went to Community and told them, no, I was there when Dejon wrote that shit and rapped it in my studio. I was there. I recorded it at Twizzy Twitch studio. He went on Community and sat with Pun and AD and broke down the whole situation. So how the fuck is that not worthy of a nomination? Say I didn't win, Macwa versus Nicki, yeah, that's mainstream, that's big. That should have won, whatever. How I don't get nominated for the T Award, Best Beef? I put my heart and soul into disrespecting that nigga's crack for a mother. I cooked crack on a show. They sent Hoover there thinking that was going to intimidate me. Tuh. He's like, stop that. I'm looking him dead in his eye like this. Even Tiny said it himself. Tiny saluted me himself. He was like, hey, that nigga Dejon gangster. Even though Hoover was like, stop, that nigga looked him dead in his eye and kept doing it. Give a fuck? They thought Hov was going to scare me into not cooking a crack. And they knew I was going to do it. That's another thing. They so fake. They acted like they didn't know I was about to do that. Before the show started, I showed them all the props, told them exactly what I was going to do, had the little warmer thing plugged up and everything. We was ready to go. They already knew. I told them I'm going to cook Keem's mom crack before, and they laughed. And then on the show, they tried to act like they was all serious and hurt. Don't do that. That's our friend. Don't disrespect. Woo, woo, woo. But back to the main point. I deserve a T Award nomination for Best Beef of the Year. Pause. Then I made that nigga almost quit content. Y'all remember when that nigga was crying saying he don't want to do the content shit no more because I dropped the diss record around the anniversary of his father's passing, and he was mad at Pun, and he didn't want to do What Could Go Wrong anymore, and Pun had to sit on Community and apologize for playing the diss record. How do you discount all of that? How do you disregard all of that? I'm so confused. I'm just so confused. I deserve a T Award. Where's my T Award nomination for Best Beef of 2025? Keem versus Dark Rainbow. And he ain't do shit about me disrespecting his family, so dub Dark Rainbow. He ain't do shit but cry. I like this coat. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all saying Boys the Men ass coat. I Had a Dream ass coat. Nah. Don't do that. Tiny had on a nice coat. I'm not a hater. I give props where props is due. Don't do that. It was a Keem skit though. Don't do that, y'all. Tiny took a month to come up with those nominations. Yeah, he left me out of best podcast beef. That's not cool. That's biased. I understand. Maybe Keem would have threw a hissy fit and refused to do the episode when they announced the T Award winners or something. If I was in the nominations, he'd throw little hissy fits like that with his punk ass. But that's not fair. When you do award shows, you have to be fair. You can't show bias or else it's rigged. And then we think your whole program is rigged. It's biased. Because there's no way you could omit Keem and Dark Rainbow's beef from one of the best beefs in 2025 in this space. And it started on FMW, if you want to be technical. From them making the gay jokes about me on Apollo to me responding with and then Keem going on Back On Figg and calling me Big Mama, Big Gender, and how hard AD was laughing at his jokes, to me responding on Fair to Say with the crack pot. All of that is FMW. How can you leave that out? The diss record got played on Ace Boys Worldwide, got graded on Ace Boys Worldwide. They called me and interviewed me about the diss record on Ace Boys Worldwide. Pun had to apologize to Keem for doing that, but he still did it. So how can you not say that that's one of the best beefs? Y'all got AD versus Ralphie. Mind you, that comes from me too, if we being technical. Because it was my best LA lyricist list that I left AD off of. They pulled it up on Shame on You. They was like, who would you replace with you? And he said, take Ralphie off and put me on there. And that started the AD versus Ralphie versus whole conversation. So I sparked that beef too. I had a hand in that beef, but regardless, there's no way you could talk about FMW beefs 2025 and not include me cooking crack for that nigga's mom. None of y'all got the balls to do that. Y'all are cowards. Y'all are scary. Somebody make a joke about you, you tuck your tail, you laugh it off, woo, 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 woo. I stood up. I said, I'm tired of this nigga playing with me. I'm tired of this nigga disrespecting me. I've already said stop with all the gay jokes. He think I'm a bitch. I'm going to cook his bitch ass mama some crack. And I went and did it on his homie show. Fair to Say is in live. T-Rell could have been like, oh no, cut that out. They aired it. Your homies, the nigga you work for, aired me cooking your mother crack because she's a crack whore. And I can't get nominated? Y'all gonna stop talking about Tiny's jacket. I like that coat. Tiny, that was a cold, I think I could fit that. It was a cold piece. I fuck with Tiny's coat. He looked good, pause. I'm not a hater. I've never been a hater. Tiny came trim. He was clean in that coat. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting the coat. AD told Game to take Ralphie off his list for AD when Ralphie was never on there. Interesting. You never talk about, you always talk about Keem, never Macwop, never TF, and Big Tiny. I'm talking about Big Tiny's jacket right now. Let's talk about the real reason they kicked you out the FMW. Again, maybe you guys can't read. Maybe you're illiterate like Yazzers. Maybe you don't speak English like Yazzers. But I wrote a whole resignation letter after that episode of Fair to Say. It was green, and I posted it. And then that very same week, I went and did a Day and Late podcast at Twizzy Studio, LV Recording Studio. I rented out his studio for a couple hours before I had my own space, and I did my podcast there. So how is that getting kicked out if I start my own, if I write a resignation letter and post it, which is quitting, and then anywho, whatever. Inspector, oh my God, that's a good coat. Couldn't handle the Astros hat with the Christmas album coat. Nah, bruh. Nah, I'm not gonna let y'all do that, bruh. Y'all are out of order. Y'all are out of line. That was a good coat. Niggas is haters. Anywho, let's watch Pun crash out over the Teat Awards too. I want to watch that. I remember that timestamp. It was 3:29. It was at the 3:29 mark in this video. Hold on. Copy. 3:29. Remove. I can't believe y'all getting that tiny coat like that. Y'all, you can't please y'all. That's a fairly nice coat. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? It's a nice jacket. He put that shit on that day. I've never seen him in nothing that nice. He must have inherited that jacket from somebody.
Okay, so yeah, like with me, if it ever came down to like drinking,
Show us a drunk.
I'm not no drunk.
You always do everything about drunk. I
Nah.
gotta slow down drinking.
I just noticed too, like you barely ever see me drinking on the pods and stuff.
No, sure.
Other podcasters, they drink every pod.
Oh, is he saying me?
And I didn't notice that.
3:29. It was like 3.
They said Smacc was number 1. You know what I mean? And then they say, hey, I'm gonna say this though.
Yo,
Don't be giving out awards. You gotta go live. You can't be that'll never go live giving out awards. You feel me?
Ooh.
You can't be down here putting no work in giving out awards.
well, I hear that.
Do the work.
I hear that. I hear that.
Get the work.
I hear that. I hear that.
Get the work.
I hear that.
You know what I mean?
I hear you.
It's getting
Hot time!
Man, you came in hot.
He tripping.
That's all I'm saying. It's 2026.
Oh, all right.
You know what I mean? Get the work. ODM Slim live every day.
Oh, shit.
Woo!
Dejon Paul, live 3 times a week, plus the podcast, man. He's right about that. When the last time Tiny went live on Congregation, and if he does, he should wear the coat, because it's a really nice coat.
Every day, 7 days a week, I see you.
I'm saying.
Woo!
Over there.
So Tiny don't need to be making no awards. No, it's over with for those awards. Dang, I was gonna.
I agree. It's over with for the T Awards, because I didn't get nominated for Best Content Beef, Best Podcast Beef, Keem versus Dark Rainbow. That's a legendary. Y'all gonna be talking about that for the next 5 years. Y'all gonna be talking about how I disrespected that nigga's mom, dad, family, and he didn't do jack squat shit about it, but cry like a little boulevard bitch.
Posted in the it's over with. The award's over with. That whole award's key. It's over with.
Ooh, that's that call.
It's over with.
Executive call.
Yeah. We ain't gonna play. We ain't sugarcoat no more. It's over with.
I didn't say
You
it.
know what I mean? Niggas go live 2 days a week and think they doing shit. Fuck that.
It's getting hot.
Pun is making good points. If you are going to do the T Awards, you need to do a T podcast, a T weekly stream. T, you feel me? Call out the T shit as time go on. It's T shit that happen every week. React to the T shit every week. Make it a whole brand, Tiny. I don't hate Tiny. I don't hate Tiny because that was a nice jacket. That's how I'm simple like that. A good coat will change my whole opinion on you. Because at first I was like, damn, Tiny went over to Fair to Say, took my seat, and then the show just tanked, flops, got canceled because nobody wants to see boring takes, boring podcasters like Tiny, Illa, BPC, BF6, be afraid to speak out against T-Rell or this person or that person, don't have any controversial takes, just kind of like placeholders, if anything. That was my original opinion. The most eventful thing that happened on Fair to Say was when he was Studi the Stick with the Bobby Boxer dude. I'm kind of jealous about that too, now that I think about it. And he had him in a chokehold and he choked him out. That's podcasting? You get what I'm saying? Like, but that coat made up for it. That coat made up for it. But I have to agree with Pun. T Awards don't hold the same weight. It don't hold the same punch because clearly it's biased. It's hella biased. So yeah, y'all go tell Tiny your boy said he wanted brother. Oh, y'all still talk about this coat, man. I'm finna crash out on y'all. That was a nice coat. Looking like the caterpillar on Alice in Wonderland. I like that coat. It was a really nice coat. Jaheema's coat. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all really gotta stop. You gotta stop dissing my baby Illa. Fuck Illa. Audience Slim look like a Make-A-Wish kid. I'm catching Dejon slipping next year, Rolling Loud. Oh man, good luck getting the media pass, buddy. I got invited by the owner, the co-owner, co-founder, Tariq of Rolling Loud. Yeah, man. Man, that's funny. That's funny as fuck. I definitely deserve my T Award, but it is what it is. Y'all just heard Pun say that shit over, that shit done with anyway. Let me get this off my screen. Man, that's funny. That's funny. All right, like I said, I got a rapper from Hoover pulling up to talk about why he wasn't on the freshman cover. I'm gonna give him that face-to-face pause and let him, and explain to him why he wasn't on the cover, and talk about Big Deal's Hoover freshman cover that's on the way, and if he's gonna make that, and who he thinks should be on there, and all of that good stuff. I gotta respond to Back On Figg, speaking of Hoovers. Hold on, let me pull that up. Why just need to keep browser open because I'm constantly going to this. That's not gonna work. Hold on. You bring me joy. Oh yeah, I am streaming from the office they said I no longer have. Remember that. This is like my 5th stream since they said that. They still haven't recanted their false statements, but you know, it takes a man to admit when they're wrong or when they were lying, so they're not gonna do that. Instagram.com. So I saw this. What's the clip page? Hold on, let me pull up the. I can just DM myself the shit. Hold on. All right, here we go.
Y'all know y'all can't win.
Who can't win?
Y'all can't. Cause every time you get mad, you go, yo, you tried to fuck me, or like I don't play them type of games. And then you seen he whooped the dude at the Rolling Loud.
So what if come whoop Smacc on me? We see.
Huh?
What if come whoop Smacc
No,
on me?
Smacc need to leave Dejon alone. No.
What did he put you up? Boom, 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 boom. You already know what's going on here.
That's my voice.
Put that report card on you.
No. Leave that alone. Cause ain't no W with that shit.
It's a W, homie.
Yeah, and I got a lot of questions, and I want to know.
Munchie giving him a little bit of wisdom. I can't. The first thing he said, that's not true. I can't. If I call out your fade, I can't play the gay card once you once you fight me. So if Smacc was to run my fade like I've been asking for months, which he's turned down 2-3 times on camera. This is the 3rd time Smacc has turned down my fade on camera. So yeah. But if we were to fade, which I would love, I couldn't be like, oh, well, I'm gay, so you can't hit me back. I can't just walk up to a nigga and start punching his fucking face in to a bloody pulp and then be like, oh, I'm gay. Like, no, that's not how that works. I don't think that's how that works. But sound advice, yeah, if you don't want to fight me, then maybe you shouldn't be making all these gay jokes about me. You got to think. Smacc wished HIV death on me this year. You feel me? Smacc said nobody cares about my gay ass platform, which is why I exposed him for liking trannies and posted these screenshots of him following and liking trannies pictures on Instagram. So, cause I'm like, well, you calling me gay and said nobody want to watch my gay ass platform, and I'm like, well, you know, to my knowledge, you are a tranny chaser. So, there's that. But yeah, like I said, this is a dead horse. Where I come from, if you ask for a nigga fade 2-3 times and he don't want to fight you, he let it know that he don't want to fight you. After that, you can't overwhoop. That's called being a bully, and I'm not a bully. I actually don't like bullies. So until Smacc wants to fight, until he accepts my fade, there's no back and forth here. You know, salute. There's really no back and forth, but he should definitely listen to Munchie B, the mayor, because he gave him some good advice. Just leave Dejon alone because it's a lose-lose. You feel me? If you lose to me, look at the nigga I beat up at Rolling Loud. He ain't dropped a song since. He ain't been heard from since. He still got me blocked on Instagram. Because I was going to leave comments every day like, use a bitch. But, yeah, it's a lose-lose. There's one more clip I want to react to. I DM'd it to myself. Hold on.
Back and forth with Dejon Paul, and y'all know y'all can't win.
Nah, that's another one. So this one is where the threat came in, which is why this video is titled Threat. It's crazy. Cause I said both. Oh, Smacc on Dejon attempt.
So I told Smacc leave that nigga alone.
Just like this. I said at 2026, I ain't going out of it. That nigga even attempt to run up on me.
No,
I
we ain't
swear
going up there.
to God, on my mama heartbeat, they gonna call me LBGQ bastard. I'ma beat the dog shit out that boy. That's on my mama heartbeat. I don't give a fuck. They gonna call me gay bound. I'ma bash that nigga head into the ground. You think I'm gonna lose? And then I'm gonna run in his pocket and let him keep his part.
So, that's weird to me. It's weird. You talking about all these hypotheticals. Oh, if I was left-handed. Oh, if it snowed in Arizona on the 13th, which happened to be the fourth Friday of that month. All these stipulations and hypotheticals. Do it, bitch. I invited you to a fade multiple times. I sat on camera here. I sat back there with Tam and Tay third. I sat back there with Tam. I sat up here with Tam. I invited you to my hands to a fade multiple times, and you turned it down. You just turned it down in the last clip. Now it's, oh, when I see him, I'm going to bash his head to the ground. I'm going to beat his ass. They going to call me an LGBT basher. One, we can't call you an LGBT basher, Smacc, because you like teas. You a tranny chaser. I exposed you. Smacc from 5-1 Trouble Crip was following and liking a openly, obvious transgender on Instagram. So you can't possibly be an LGBT basher. You LGBT. You put the T, you a TC, tranny chaser. You put the T in LGBT. You like the T's. I like the G, you like the T's. So you can't possibly be an LGBT basher. You might try to bash gay people because you don't want people to know that you really like trannies, as I exposed, as all the hood pages that clipped it up and reposted it exposed you. All the captions said Smacc from 5-1 Trouble Crip caught liking trannies on Instagram. I did that. That's thanks to me. You got smut on your name in the streets because of me, because of what I did, bitch. So you can't possibly be an LGBT basher. You like teas. And all this, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to pinch him, I'm going to scratch him, I'm going to bite him. All these hypotheticals, nigga, come do it. Run the fade and we won't have to talk about it. We could just be about it. Y'all really going to let 2025 end with Dejon Paul being the only gentleman to run a fade. But y'all tough gangsters and Crips and all these different things. Like Munchie said, we ain't doing the threats. In the second clip, he said we ain't doing the threats because we not. And in the first clip, he said just leave Dejon alone because you don't want to fight. You don't want to fight him, it's a lose-lose. You don't want to fight me. If you wanted to fight me, would have been fought. Just like if you wanted to fight Tay third when he called out your fade, you would have been fought. You don't want to fight. You're soft. You're soft. I think you're a crack baby too. You and Keem both crack babies. You soft. You are soft. You are soft as banana pudding. You are soft. Nothing gangster about you, Smacc. You use a J-Cat and you soft. You do not want to see my hands. You do not want to fight me. You know I will put belt to ass on you and go get me a burger right after, or a burrito, or a quesadilla, or some enchiladas, whatever the fuck I'm in the mood for. Might get all of them. Light work. So yeah, 2026, I'm not going back and forth with no nigga that turned down my fade. So this is my last time even addressing Smacc and Back On Figg. I invited both T-Rell and Smacc to a fade. Both of them have vehemently turned down my fades. I ain't no bully, so I'm not gonna keep over whooping. They don't want to run my fade, y'all. I asked for a fade. It's not like Pun and Stet. Pun and Stet got nominated for a T Award for Best Beef, which is crazy because Stet was afraid to fight Pun. I have said many times, you can come here, I could go to y'all place, there's parking lots at both, and we could run a fade, but to no avail. So there's no going back and forth. I wanted to talk about this on the last day of the year because 2026, I'm not going back and forth with these clowns. 2026, I am not going back and forth with Smacc. He refuses to run my fade. And I feel like that would make us two forgots, two moots, two gay boys sitting up arguing back and forth on the internet when we both could just pull up on each other and fight and pound fists and get into the fisticuffs and end it. So there's no point. Smacc got no squabble. I know. I know that. Are y'all still talking about that coat? Okay. Temptations Christmas album coat. Come on now. Come on now. Don't do that. I like this coat. But yeah, I'm over the whole Back On Figg beef. Niggas are scary. Niggas scared to run my face, and I don't go back and forth with scary niggas. I marked both T-Rell and Smacc out. I cooked Keem's mom crack. I talked about his kids. I talked about his dead daddy. Nobody's done anything. Not even pinch me. Nothing. To be talking about that in 2026 would be boring. I feel like they all waved the white flag. Everybody pulled a Buster move. Everybody's scared of me, intimidated by me. Yeah. Smacc got no squabble. I agree. Who looked more of a smoker, Smacc or ODM Slim? That is a good versus. That is a really good versus. All right. Let's switch gears real quick. Let's get into what's next? Because he'll be here in like 10 minutes. Oh, 6 got fired. Is it a play? Is 6 getting fired a play? Do y'all think the whole 6 getting fired thing is a play? I've heard people say they heard him in the background at FMW recently. Do y'all think him getting fired from the cameraman? I know he did a screen with Yak Mike. Shout out to Yak Mike. And he said he was no longer on Back On Figg. He's just doing brown bag. They fired him for the whole fucking up the Christmas episode. And do y'all think that's a play or do y'all think that's real? The reason I'm bringing it up, I personally don't have an issue with 6, outside of him just being like kind of a dick rider and whatnot, but and not necessarily having his own opinions as a podcaster. 6 as a person is cool in my opinion. The only reason I'm bringing this up is obviously I fired my videographer the same week they allegedly fired their videographer. So do you think, and both black videographers fucked up our Christmas episodes? The Shame On You Christmas episode got fucked up by 6. My Christmas episode with Almighty Suspect, Tam, and Tay Up Third got fucked up by Shot by Riggs. And we fired both of our black videographers and replaced them with other people. But do y'all think that that's real over there? Or is that just like a one of them plays, one of them skits they be running, like when they said Smacc was about to get fired? BOF think we slow like Smacc, a predictable play. Yeah. I agree. A play. Yeah, I think he'll be back over there. I think that's a play. I watched the clip of him talking to Yak Mike about it, but it just, I don't know. I wasn't believing it. I think it's cap. I know personally, if we film a Christmas episode, we do a gift exchange, and everybody was looking forward to seeing that because of what happened last year with Duno and Smacc, and you fuck up and don't record the episode, that is a fireable offense. But, you know, in like a homeboy style setting, maybe. But y'all know me, I run a tight ship. Because he fucked up. My videographer fucked up one episode, and I fired him on the spot. So, I'm not into that homeboy shit. I fall out with blood before I let you keep fucking up my show. My own blood relatives sat on my show and said, we talk about music too much. All you want to talk about is hip-hop. And the very next week, I gave that bitch her walking papers live on camera. So, you know, I'll get rid of people. But, yeah, I think the 6 thing is a play. I think he'll be back. I definitely think he'll be back. All right, bet. We got a couple minutes, 10 minutes before he get here, he said. So let's go through this browser. Alrighty. So, it's the last day of the year. Obviously, it's New Year's Eve, so I wanted to do my little recap. I saw a lot of people doing it. Shout out to Scrap the Trunk Radio. They did it earlier in the morning. I'm like, let me make mine. I accomplished some good shit. I know everybody's trying to say I'm so broke and I don't have a car and my dad pays my bills. Somebody's saying that, but then somebody else is saying I'm living off my dad, but then everybody else is saying I don't have my office anymore, but I keep screaming from here. Nonetheless, I want to list off all the things I've accomplished this year, and thank God for allowing me to do so. So This year, I wrote for Complex. I wrote 5 articles for Complex and worked on the best LA rappers, best 50 LA rappers of all time list. I signed to Johnny Shipe's Good Talk. They're a management company out the East Coast that deal with many social media figures and rappers. They manage Drewski, Cameron's, podcasting, a lot of different people like that. I opened the LA office that I'm sitting in. A lot of platforms don't have an actual physical space. They're just like digital, like suburban LA. Like they don't have an office. They don't have a podcast set there. When he do his podcast, he got to rent somebody else's studio. That's why Viral Way did a podcast on the same set that Suburban LA did a podcast. And that's why the Suburban LA last episode is at like 100-some views, and it was released 3 months ago, and then he stopped putting out episodes. But nonetheless, I actually invested in myself, invested in my business, and opened up my own office, my own podcast space with a full kitchen. I've thrown parties here. So, yeah, shout out to me for that. I dropped my 6th annual LA Freshman cover that I'm going to talk about in a minute with the rapper from Hoover who feels like he should be on there. It should be more Hoovers. I judged the Death Row Records rap battle like a week or so ago. Y'all saw that. And then I squabbled and Rolling Loud, as you guys keep love to bring up. So, these are just some of the accomplishments. I've done a lot. I judged or graded artists in person at the Something Dope for the People event at Create Music Group in Hollywood. It's a label. I had the whole studio at their record label and judged like graded 20 artists in person. I dropped the hottest LA female rappers list. That started a lot of controversy. I'm sure I'm leaving stuff out. I did a lot this year, but these are like the key highlights of the year. I know a lot of people like to speak down on me, speak negativity, just try to like shit on me, make it seem like I don't be out here working, like all I do is just drama. But it's like, no, I get all my work done, and I have so much time left over because I don't really have a personal life that I then can turn around and be messy. I have time to be messy, but I still do my work first. I do my homework first, which is why I'm so decorated of a journalist. But yeah, shout out to Complex. To me, that was the highlight of my year because that came out of nowhere. I literally just woke up one day to an email like, oh, we want to start working with you. Would you be a part of this list? And from there, I just started writing articles for them. So shout out to their music department. Shout out to Johnny Shipe's Good Talk. That was in works for a couple months. That's why I had the confidence to leave FMW and quit, because I had already had a meeting at a coffee, whatever you call it, coffee lounge, coffee spot, whatever you call it, with one of their representatives. And I already had a meeting. It was like, oh, we want to sign you. We feel like we can elevate you digitally. We could shoot you some bread to boost your podcast, do woo, woo, wah, wah, wah. So I signed with Good Talk, and my first project on Good Talk was the New York Rap Report Card that I dropped this year on their Instagram. You can go to Good Talk and check that out. And then also, Good Talk is how I got into the into Rolling Loud. You know, because last year, 2024, I went with no jumper. That's why I was in the media area and had a media pass. But in 2020, this year, it was Good Talk who connected me with the co-founder of Rolling Loud. That was like, look, if you invite him, he'll do a Rolling Loud report card, and he'll grade all the California artists that perform. And so they invited me, and then King Palm gave me some more bread on top of that to put their logo on that report card. And then we already talked about enough about my office, which I do have to, before I leave, I got to take that Christmas tree down. This is the last day that Christmas tree is going to be up. And LA Freshman cover, man, Hood Trophy Bino, Jay Reddy, Tuski, Teasy, MC Bob, Osby Chill, Narissa, because we got to have a female to represent. Holland Is, because we got to have a non-affiliate to represent. That cover came out really, really dope. It's at like 5,000 likes on my Instagram. It's one of our best engaged with covers. And I did need Steph to design it. Remember last year Steph designed it. Shout out to Steph for designing last year's cover, but I designed this cover myself. The Death Row rap battle, that came out of nowhere. I literally just made a tweet complaining about how they ain't got no LA rappers up there. And then now, you know, I'm helping them find new LA rappers. And they invited me up there the next day to judge their rap battle. Yeah, man. Can't lie. I cannot lie. It's been a good year. To me, the only downside of the year is all the drama that came with me firing hosts on a Dan Lay podcast. And I feel, I've already explained, I feel I was entitled to fire them. One, is my program. If I want to fire them, I can. And two, once I was done using them up, I really didn't see a purpose for them anymore, so I let them go. You feel me? It's like, it's my way or the highway. Once I'm done, once you annoy my presence, once I'm done having you around me, I think that's the point of having your own podcast. Is like, you can say when people come and go, versus when you work at No Jumper or work at FNW, you got to sit down with people you may not like or may not want to be around that day. But I be damned if I pay rent somewhere and then I still got to deal with people that I don't care to be around anymore. You know, so it's like, you know, I used them, you feel me, got the channel monetized, boom, bye-bye. And now I got Tam, and she's doing her thing, so all is well. Where we at? This is so annoying. Cook Crack in 2025, that should be on there. Suburban LA just posts other people's tweets. Yeah, Scotty's too scary and PC and too much of a bitch to give real opinions. That's why his podcast does like literally 300 views an episode, if that. Squabbled up at Rolling Loud is an accomplishment. Yeah, because I show people I ain't no bitch. I show people I'm still a man, even though I'm gay. If you disrespect me in person, I'm going to fight you. Now that you fire people, do you understand the problems Adam has to deal with? Absolutely. I still have a respect for Adam. That's why I said even yesterday on Donnie's stream, I'm like, I have a love-hate relationship with Adam because I understand, I appreciate his business acumen and I understand it, you know? And you feel me? I feel like being not a follower, but yeah, being a follower at No Jumper taught me how to be a leader here. It's like, that's his business. So when he's tired of having somebody there, he can fire them. And I learned to execute that here. Like, when I'm done with you, I dispose of you. When I no longer want to sit and pod with you, just like when he got rid of AD off his show, that was his right. It started all this drama and commotion, but that was his right. He didn't want AD on his, Tuesday show anymore, or whatever show, Monday show, whatever they was doing. He didn't want him on the show anymore. It's his show. He pays, they rent like almost $30,000 a month at that building in No Jumper. He pays that. So if he don't want AD on his Monday or Tuesday show, whatever, that's his prerogative. The same way I pay the rent here. So if I don't want a bitch that's going to sit up here and fall asleep and come late and miss episodes and not know what good kid master is, if I don't want to sit down with her anymore, bye. If I don't want my chat saying woman beater, grinder, rich grinder, if I don't want to see that in my chat, you're gone. If I don't want to hear somebody say, oh, we talk about music too much, cousin, all we talk about is music, too much music talk. All you want to talk about is hip hop, bitch, bye. That's my prerogative. So yeah, I definitely appreciate Adam as a business person more. Dejon, do you date outside your race? No. Tam is dope, definitely an upgrade. Love her. Tam is perfect. Love her. So I should have added Cook Crack for Keem's mama in 2025 on the list. I agree. I definitely agree. Yeah, man. 2025. Best of Dan and Lane moments. I'm waiting on our guest to be here. But we can do best of Dan and Lane moments. Why not? I feel like all our good moments involve me. Something I can point out, I love when AZ Chike sent the $20 super chat, the episode we did after the Rolling Loud fight. I do love that. That was a good moment for me. I love that he was tapping it because obviously AZ Chike's the first rapper I ever interviewed. So for that to come full 360, I'm doing my own show now. And he sent the super chat after I got into that fight and was talking about it on the show. That was dope. What are some of my other favorite moments? I love when Lush pulled up, the Lush episode. I love Lush energy. It's unfortunate that it was ruined because old girl fell asleep and I had to go off on her during the show. But other than that, I really love when Lush pulled up, our hip hop conversation, how he broke down the report card and the artists he felt like should have been added. Brandon. Both of Brandon's pull-ups, first and second. When Brandon pulled up, I really enjoyed podding with Brandon. He said crazy shit. So Brandon was dope. Hefe was dope. Hefe was dope too. But Brandon was probably my favorite guest of the year. Brandon and Lush were my favorite podcast guests. The Cuzzo's episode, because we had so many chairs, so many mics on set. I love the Cuzzo's episode a lot. Shout out to them. It was a vibe. Dang. Tam joining the show. Bo Jackman joining the show. I feel like the Almighty Suspect 10th Third was supposed to be my favorite episode. Like when we was playing the holiday games and shit, but the videographer fucked that up. So yeah. Hopefully 2026, a Dan Lake podcast has better episodes, better quality episodes. Me and Tam lock in and really, start churning out better quality episodes and stuff like that. But 2025 was really my year. I'm not going to say it was the year of my podcast because we had a lot of ups and downs, highs and lows of the podcast. But for my career, as we just saw, as we can see on the screen, thumbs up. Good work. Hook me up with Brooke from the Cuzzo's, cuz hell no, that's my woman. Brooke fine. Brooke is fine as fuck. Bring Zesty Ricky on the show. I would bring Ricky on the show. You think you can get Chisel to pull up to the pod? Yeah, when his album drops. Whenever his album ready, they said that I got an interview. My favorite episode was your party. You had some baddies in there. Yeah, the Christmas party stream was lit too. It was lit. Okay, he said 10 minutes away. Cool. You complain about the production guy just to mess up on your own. Yeah, but the difference is I don't have to pay. I'm not paying myself. I was paying him $300 a week to come in here and fuck up my podcast. I don't think so. I'd rather just keep that $300 and y'all get the same quality. The screen ain't went black, right? Y'all can hear me, right? Because that didn't happen. I pay him the money, and what happened? The screen went black and y'all couldn't hear us. So you and the woman beater should do a gay podcast called In and Out. Decent joke. All right, let's take another shot. Happy New Year's. What's y'all plans? I'm waiting on the artist. He'll be here in 10 minutes. He wants to see why there's no Hoovers on the cover. You and Adam going to keep throwing subliminals in 2026? I'm going to sit down with Adam in 2026 and talk about everything and just get to the bottom of the situation. And yeah, definitely hit that like button. Please, definitely hit that like button, y'all. But, yeah, I'm going to sit down with Adam. He said he would do it over Zoom. That way I don't trip and fall on a wire no jumper and try to sue. But I'm not going to do it over Zoom. Adam can pull up here. I'll talk to Tam about it. If Tam is cool with it, Adam can pull up. I want to sit down with Adam and just argue it out, say everything we got to say, get it off the table, because at the end of the day, I don't hate Adam, and I don't think Adam hates me. He said it himself. He still has love for me. And I think that we could respect each other as bosses at this point. I mean, we share co-hosts. We share Tam. So for the love and sake of Tam, we got to respect each other as bosses. And everything I went through this year with all my former co-hosts, I definitely got to feel how Adam feels dealing with all of his co-hosts. So I have more respect for Adam now than ever because I've gone through what he went through. Obviously, his former co-hosts are way more successful than my former co-hosts, because my former co-host dropped a music video last week and it has 200 views. But, God bless her. But, yeah, I respect Adam now more because I've fired my own hosts. I've hired my own hosts. I've dealt with my own production people, all of that stuff. You feel me? So I feel like if we sit down now, it'll really be boss to boss. And we could argue about the semantics of the situation if he wants to talk about that. And then we could get back to just being Adam and Dejon, two dudes that pop well together, because we do pop well together. But yeah, I don't want to do it over Zoom. He said he'll do it over Zoom, but I don't want to do a Zoom with Adam. I mean, I guess I would, but I'd rather him pull up and we stream it here. Like, I don't have to go to No Jumper. That's why I have a lease, 2-year lease here. You and Smacc should do a sit down. We could definitely do a fade, a stand up fade. Jaleese went up on Tay Up Third. They're going to air it tomorrow. Okay. Whatever y'all say, man. Whatever y'all say. You bring me joy. And while we wait for the guests to get here, do y'all have any questions for me? Can I call you Dejon in 2026? Can I call your cunt mother Dejon in 2026? Can I put my dick in your cunt mother's cunt and call her Dejon while I do that? If so, yeah, you can call me Dejon. I'm not going on Back On Figg unless I get a fade. I would need a fade from T-Rell and Smacc. Unless Heather got some more that we can stop in that fish. I ran Scotty, Suburban LA off YouTube. I ran Stat off YouTube 2025. Talk about that. Talk about how my 2-4, because Illa don't do shit. She don't got no, her YouTube ain't got nothing. Her last video got 1,000 views from a year ago. Stat and Scotty talked all that shit when I left FMW and how they was such better podcasters than me and how their numbers was better than mine. Pull up the Suburban LA YouTube and see how he ain't put out an episode in 3 months and his last episode got 100-something views. And the episode before that with Caleb Furfur got 300 views. And the episode before that with RJ got 300 views on the Suburban LA podcast. Pull up Stats last episode, which is like 3 months ago, and see how it only got 1,000 views. Then pull up the last episode of a Dan Lay podcast and see how it got 10,000 views. I ran them off YouTube. They both have not dropped a lick of content on YouTube in the past 3 months. After talking all that shit, I sat there and let them talk all that shit because I knew I'm going to sign in Johnny Shipes. I'm going to get my own office. I'm going to get my own setup, and I'm going to go up on them. And I did that, and I ran them off. As soon as I start doing 10K episodes, 10K episodes, 8K episodes, 9K episodes, Scotty, Stat, out of here. And I know that they regret choosing the Apollo over me. Because that's the only reason Fair to Say broke up, as I told y'all. If Stat and Scotty and Illa had sided with me over the Apollo when I said I'm tired of Apollo making gay jokes about me, and I did the whole Isaiah Rashad is gay, over that debacle, they sided with the Apollo, which led to there being no more Fair to Say. If they had sided with me, Fair to Say would be doing 50 to 60K a week. We'd be together. We'd be the hottest new podcast on the West Coast. But they sided with Apollo. And where did that get them? Where did siding with Apollo get Scotty? Remember when Scotty quit because of me, his first guest was who? Keem. Where did Stat keep going after he left FMW because of me? The Apollo. Who replaced me on Fair to Say? Tiny. No good coat. So I know a year removed that Scotty and Stat regret choosing the Apollo, who do nothing but clown them and disrespect them and diminish them, and little bro and little homie them. Y'all should have chose the Apollo over me. Y'all chose the wrong team. I was sitting at that table with you 3 times a week. You supposed to choose me. If the Apollo's making gay jokes about me coming at me, you supposed to be like, hey, watch out, this our homie, he gay, so what? We still rocking with him. Y'all didn't do that. Y'all said, oh no, Apollo's right, Dejon, you wrong. Okay, watch this. I got your number, bitch. Somebody said, but you got evicted. While I'm live streaming from the office, I got evicted from allegedly. Y'all are really funny. Stat, Scotty, and Illa chose the Apollo over me, and where did it lead them? Nowhere. If they had my back, I wouldn't have had to cook nobody mama crack. I wouldn't have had to talk about nobody mama, nobody daddy, nobody kids. I wouldn't have to quit the show. If they had my back, when Apollo was like, oh, Dejon trying to fuck T-Rell, he flirting with Pun. If Stat, Illa, Scotty was like, hey, watch out, this our co-host, we rocking with him. Don't worry about that, Dejon, we got your back. Let's focus on Fair to Say. If they did that, we would still be together. We would still be doing our thing. But they didn't. They said, Apollo's right, Dejon, you wrong. And now look at him. Scotty putting out episodes doing 100-something views. How you film a whole podcast for 2 hours and you get 162 views? And then you stop putting out content for 3 months. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So let's add that to my accomplishment list for 2025. I ran Scotty and Stat off Instagram. I'm shitting on my former Fair to Say co-host. They was watching Stat, Scotty, Illa, and Dejon. We was doing 50K episodes, 35K episodes. I turned that show up. And then Scotty quit, Stat quit. I turned that show up. For us. I did that for us. We was doing 10K an episode. Everybody like, oh, we family. We love each other. Woo, woo, kumbaya. I add a little spice, turn us up. We get to 45K, 50K. Now niggas, oh, Dejon this, Dejon weird, Dejon woo woo, and going over to the Apollo to talk shit about me. Stick by your co-host. Stick together. And let's run these numbers up. But no, y'all wanted to dick ride the Apollo, where they little bro y'all. They just, oh, you little bro, you my little homie. Pat you on the head, let you come over there for an episode or two, talk your shit, then get rid of you. Talk about your numbers, go live at the same time as you. When Step was going live, MacWop or Keem or Apollo would go live at the same time to fuck with his numbers. But that's who you chose over me. Step, when your birthday happened last year, when your birthday came around last year, they didn't get you nothing. I brought you a birthday gift. Apollo didn't get you nothing. They don't give a fuck about you. They was using you. I was going to work hard until Fair to Say was the #1 show under that umbrella. But oh well, to each his own. Y'all got fooled by the Apollo. Y'all let the Apollo make y'all feel like y'all was they brothers. And they sons you, they little homie you. And that's why both of y'all ain't put out content on y'all dead channels in 3 months. Should have sided with me. Chose the wrong team. Chose the wrong team, baby. Fair to Gay, hilarious, was getting Apollo numbers and they've been doing it for 3 years. Yeah, that's why Apollo wanted to ruin it. And I'm like, nah, let's stick together. The 4 of us stick together. When Apollo made them gay jokes about me saying I was trying to fuck T-Rell and flirting with Pun, y'all was supposed to have my back. I'm sitting at the table with you 3 times a week. Y'all supposed to have my back. And it was supposed to be Apollo versus Fair to Say. We was going to run it up. That's how shows in this ecosphere run it up. They beef with another show. But y'all 3 siding with them and leaving me standing by myself. And that led to the show falling off, getting canceled. Palm trees in the chat if y'all agree. They didn't appreciate Dejon. He's not lying. I agree. Yep. Now Apollo doing better numbers and Fair to Say where? Gone. But it is what it is. I'm going to pour some out for Scotty's channel. I'm going to pour some out for Stat's channel. I'm going to pour some out for Keem's dad. All right, my guest is here. Like I say, he's a rapper from Hoover. His name is KT Da Lokk. I'm gonna clean that up a little bit. I'm gonna go get him from the front door, and we're gonna talk about this freshman cover. He wanna know why there's no Hoovers on the cover, so we're gonna tell him that shouldn't matter, right? Cool. Don't go nowhere. Palm trees in the chat. Stay tuned. I'm finna go get him downstairs. I'm gonna clean this up real quick. Hold on. I got a little towel. I'm always doing some stupid shit. That was all sticky. Stupid. All right. be right back. All right, y'all. This is KT Da Lokk. Say what's up to people.
Gang, gang. We're all looking at hold on, where's that right here?
Camera right here.
Gang.
Let me see where you. Let me get this off this game. What's the deal, man?
Man, bro. Long day. Just had a little production day. Did a little interview and shit today.
Okay, who did you interview?
My homegirl Blanco from the team and stuff. She been gone and shit. We just got her back on the camera and shit.
Okay. All right, for y'all that don't know, I met this gentleman at Rolling Loud like 10, 20 minutes before I got jumped. He stood there and watched me get jumped. He didn't do nothing about it. He just sat there and watched me get jumped.
Hey, my nigga was squabbling though. I'm like, he doing his thing though. I see you doing your thing.
I'm screaming like, KT, help, help, help. He just watched me get kicked in the head by a bunch of Mexicans. He didn't do nothing. So that's who this gentleman is. That's the day I met him. But
yeah, that's the day I met my guy, man. That was a crazy day. My nigga went viral that day.
Hell yeah. Who was you? Cause I think who was performing when I met you, Greedo, or who was performing?
I think so. I think Greedo had either just got on the stage or got off.
Yeah, because we was by that big stage.
He was by the big main stage.
Yeah, and then I went over there to see Dom on the other stage, and that's when the shit happened.
And that's when it happened.
Because, you know, I love Dom, so I went over there to see Dom.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Who else did you see at Rolling Loud?
The nigga that really made an impact on me was the nigga Playboy Cardi. They went crazy for it.
Oh, that was at night, huh?
That was at night.
That was at night. He was a headliner.
I stayed the whole day. I seen Tyler Lil Tyler that day.
Okay.
I seen D Baby. He came out that day. Who else was there? I stayed the whole day pretty much. Okay. It was cool.
Obviously, I left after Dom. Did you go both days or you just went Sunday?
I went both days.
Okay. Who you saw on Saturday?
Who was it? I want to say it was a girl artist, and it was a lot of people with like, it was a lot of kind of weird artists the second day. They was more like mosh pit artists. Okay. I got in a mosh pit the second day, bro. They stumped my whole outfit out.
Who was performing while you got into a mosh pit?
Bro, I think.
Was it Sky? The Sky dude?
He had on a mask and shit. He had on a mask with like some ears, and you couldn't even see the nigga face. Oh yeah, I'm not too sure. Yeah, that nigga was going crazy. I stepped in that shit. Cause I know what the fuck that shit was. I stepped in that shit, bro. Got to the front trying to see who performed. He came out and went crazy. It
was a mosh pit like before I went to Dom Station. I was on the little what's the cart? The cart. Yeah. So they drove us over to like the dirt. You remember there was another stage that had like dirt.
The dirt, that's where it was.
Okay, yeah, that's where they did the mosh pit. It was old boy Sky something. He was performing with he had a skirt on. Okay. And some sneakers, and that nigga just was turning the people up.
Yeah, they just was all jumping and shit together. I said, oh hell no.
Definitely not into that.
They spilled my lean, everything. I was mad.
They spilled your drink?
They spilled my lean, nigga. I was standing in the front. I didn't know what the fuck that was. Everybody just got to jumping and shit.
So they spilled all your green? No,
it was the perk that day. That's what
I thought you, my fault.
I drink green. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, okay, my fault.
But that day, it was an expensive event. You feel me? You got to come proper.
All right, let the people know where they can find you, where you from, all of that good stuff.
You can find me on everywhere, man. Blueface Boys or KT Da Lokk, man. I'm from South Central, man. I'm from Hoover, to be exact, man. You know, one of the most hated, so you know how it go.
We finna talk about that. They said Bernard Hopkins looking ass, Jared Vanderbilt looking ass. He looked like he signed to EBK. That's crazy. All right. Well, speaking of Hoovers, what's the gentleman? His thing is July 4th. Jay.
That's my boy. Yeah.
Jay Hartless or something.
Mm-hmm.
He made, when I dropped his freshman cover, he made some few comments saying like, "Oh, you ain't got no Hoovers on here. There's never no Hoovers." Woo woo woo. Yeah. I let him know that when I first booked the space, the first artist I reached out to was BMG D-Mac.
Okay. Yeah, that's boy.
Right. And he said he didn't want to do it. So I feel like I did my part because I invited somebody from your community. And they said no. Are you familiar with any of these artists?
Yeah.
Who?
I know Bino, Tuski.
Okay.
And Jay Reddy.
Okay, you know Jay Reddy.
And I know bro right here.
Teasy. Mm-hmm. Okay, bet. So which artist, if BMG D-Mac said no, which artist mover should I have included on this cover? And why is it important to make sure that there is a Hoover on the freshman cover? Enlighten me.
Shit. If I say, I'm gonna go on my nigga Poke, man. That's what I see off the strength that look out in the community. You know, he didn't put a lot of rappers on in the community. He don't really speak on it because he's not that type of nigga, you feel me? But my nigga shout out to the community for sure, for sure. A lot of people, they just probably look at his image and think the nigga like a janky nigga and type shit, but my nigga, a good nigga, he helped his community for sure. So I feel like Poke should have been on there.
Okay. And his Instagram is like CH Poke.
CH Poke.
Okay, yep.
And you said, what's the second question?
Why isn't it important that there be Hoover representation on the cover? Because that was such, like, he wasn't the only person to comment that. A few people commented that.
For sure. I feel like that's real important because at the end of the day, we already one of the most hated, and we centered in LA. You feel me? We one of the most viral on our own. We do our own things, you know. If it's a fight with the Hoovers, if it's an interview with the Hoovers, we always going viral. So it's like,
that's true.
To keep not letting the Hoovers in is kind of weird, you know. But at the end of the day, we still got to keep pushing, you know. Like, I just tell the homies we got to keep going. They going to let us in one day, you know.
Right. But, okay, back to what I said. I invited somebody from Hoover. I invited BMD D-Mac to be on the cover. Why would he say no if he knows that the Hoovers don't get in the door? Here's somebody inviting you to come. It's supposed to be 10 people. It's only 8 people here.
For sure.
So imagine if he was right there next to Bino or whoever.
It would have made the set look good for sure.
I agree.
For sure.
I agree. Did you see Big Deal's, I believe he's from what, 5'2"? Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you see his take on it? He said he's going to do a Hoover freshman cover himself. Yeah. Like, he was like, y'all can be mad at Dejon opinion. Let's do our own cover art. Who are going to be like the 8 to 10 rappers you think from Hoover that deserve to be on a Hoover freshman cover? I can't wait to repost it.
I say Pope, Jay Harlins, Jack, Treyway.
Okay. Well, I mean, how you gonna get Treyway? He's locked up. You can put like a picture of him on there or something.
For
Free
sure.
Treyway. Okay.
Treyway.
All right.
Trey Soldier, my nigga just got locked up. Mad ass.
Okay.
We would have put him on there, but my nigga just got locked up. So.
Young Threat.
Yeah.
Is he free or is he locked up?
He just got locked up.
I heard that he was locked up. He wasn't on the cover because I think like a year or so, or maybe over a year, he commented, he was like, oh, your opinion don't matter. I grade him. He was like, your opinion don't matter. So when people do that, I'd be like, okay, you don't want to be on my shit. I'm not going to waste my time. So Young Threat is locked up.
Oh, sad.
Damn, I did not know that. I heard it, but I didn't know for a fact.
Yeah, free the game, man. Free the game.
And that's unfortunate because they said they want us to turn the mic up. That's unfortunate because I feel like he just had that big look from Kendrick last year.
Yeah.
So he was supposed to go up, I feel like.
But even with the Kendrick look, man, like they be lowballing the set so much, like, well, he really did it with the whole album. He didn't put nobody's name really on that shit. He just kind of, you know, threw everybody on it.
It's still a look, though. You get to say I'm on a song with Kendrick.
That's what I said for sure, but, you know.
You got to run with it. Like, if I'm on a song with Kendrick, nigga, I'm going to do interviews on every platform.
That's real.
You feel me? And I'm dropping my tape. Yup. I'm giving out features to everybody in the city. I want to be on everybody's song because I'm the nigga that was on GNX. So I feel like, you know, no excuses. You got to take it. You know, what bigger artist is it than Kendrick? Drake? Who else can put you on a song?
Yeah. That's real, though.
Yeah.
That's real, though. Once they got on that, they should have marketed like a motherfucker with that shit.
Right. West Coast Chili, one of my mods, or I got to mod him up. He supposed to be a mod. He said, damn, where it go? He said, ask him about, isn't it important to have all sets?
Yeah, I feel like it
not just the Hoovers.
It's not even just Hoovers. You should for sure have a Hoover on there, but I feel like it should be all sets on there.
So it would be like 50. How many games are in LA? It would be like.
It should be the main sets.
Enlighten me. What's the main sets?
Man, a lot of these niggas is not LA sets, man. And I ain't on here to disrespect nobody's set, but we know the truth, bro. Like who really out there like that. And it's the Hoovers, nigga. Shit, it's the neighborhoods.
So I gotta make sure it's somebody from either 40s or 60s. Or Hundreds, right?
It don't matter. What neighborhood?
Well, I got somebody from Hundreds on there.
Yeah, you got him. They just felt like you should have had the set because it got a Blood. We got a Compton. We got a H.A. Gangsters. We got a neighborhood on there. It just feel like where the set at, you know? The homies ain't feeling that. And then it just be feeling like every platform. It's not even your platform. It's
every platform is blackballing Hoovers.
Yeah, it's not even your platform. They just kind of like on defense mode now, you know?
They called you Lorenz Tate. I thought that was funny. I'm definitely gonna like that one.
My niggas.
It's crazy because it's like I hear you, but to me, it's like I didn't look at it like that. Like, oh, I gotta have a this or that. I'm like, who got some buzz going on right now? Like, Jay Reddy going crazy. Not a regular him record going crazy.
Yeah.
You feel me? Bino going viral every damn day. Chusky came home from jail, hit the ground running. You feel me? I'll Be Chill did a song with Kanye West this year. You feel me? Gotta have a female, gotta have a Hispanic rapper, gotta have a non-affiliate.
For sure.
But yeah, that's an interesting policy. But I can't wait to see Big Deal's freshman cover. I think that's Hoover freshman cover. I think that's dope. And maybe every set could do a freshman cover. And then I just do it like a best of and pick somebody from all of them. That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Yeah, I'm talking to somebody right now trying to do a magazine right now with just to try to get us more out there. They be trying to ball us, man. I ain't gonna lie, it'd be hard for a Hoover nigga.
Why do you think that they try to keep y'all? The industry is trying to keep the Hoovers from breaking through.
It's the image and the perception they already got on the set. A lot of niggas scared of the set. You know, we already got like a bad, we gonna fuck shit up, we gonna take over shit, we grimy.
Okay.
So a lot of niggas don't want that on their establishment. You know, they might want a little bit of gang, but they don't want you to act like that towards them. So they be scared that we gonna come into business and like try to take over them or, you know, gang bang on them. I don't know what the fuck it be, but shit, they be acting funny.
As far as my freshman cover, I can say that I've never had an incident on set. This is the 6th year. I've invited artists from different hoods on the cover before. We never had no violence or altercation. Even at this one, it's love. People sitting around eating. It's females walking around. It's good energy. People walking away with gift bags. Brands donating merch and stuff. It's no drama on my set. So it's definitely not that. Eddie Kendricks is crazy. Can y'all chill, please, and stop talking about how he looks? Eddie Kendricks is crazy. From Temptations is crazy.
Eddie Kendricks, what the fuck?
I'm trying to conduct an interview. All right, let's run through these best LA rap songs of 2025.
Yeah.
Cool. And if you want some to drink?
Yep, I'll take that. It's getting hot, this motherfucker.
Well, don't tell people I don't have AC.
It's all good. You Dejon for man.
And there's some tequila, there's some juice.
Let's do it.
Oh. All right. So we about to, I made a list, best LA rap albums, best LA rap songs, 2025. We're going to start with the songs and with the albums. Okay. And then we're going to play some of your shit.
All right, let's do it.
Hold on, where we at? Who are you listening to right now? What LA rappers do you listen to outside of yourself?
LA rappers. I listen to the homies, of course.
Who the homies?
Pope, Smully.
Okay.
I listen to 73rd.
Okay, shout out to him.
My nigga been locked up.
Yeah, he just got the tape though.
Sad.
Okay.
A lot of niggas start to ball Big Sad.
That's still, I don't care about none of that. That's still the homie. And I still fuck with his music heavy.
The nigga hard.
Yeah, make dope
the
music.
The nigga hard as a motherfucker, so nigga can't take that from me for sure. That's one of my top listeners for sure.
Okay.
Who else? I'm gonna say.
It's yours and mine.
Baby Stone, that's yours. The Baby Stones for sure.
Baby Stone Gorillas?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my nigga, shout out Baby Stone.
All right, so this list, these are just the 10 hottest songs I feel like came from LA this year. And 10 best songs. Gang Gang by Chef Boy. We can agree that's the biggest record. Yaya by Compton AV. You know, some people wanted to, let's start there. A lot of people debating which one is bigger, Gang Gang or Yaya.
I think Gang Gang. But Yaya went crazy too because they did the remix and everything. It just went crazy. It went viral.
Yeah, but Gang Gang, I feel like I hear that more. I heard it more this year. I heard Gang Gang more everywhere. Yaya, it might come on, it might not. Gang Gang is coming on if you outside. Sure. So yeah, Muse by Mark Lux. Are you familiar with Mark Lux?
Not really.
Okay, he's dope. He's a South Central artist. He got a project out called Open Gates. Hella critical acclaim.
For sure,
Tapping with him. It's Mark Lux. Big Trucks by Big Sad.
Yeah.
So I only wanted to pick one record from everybody. It was gonna be Big Trucks or it was gonna be the Larry June record. No Love Connections.
Okay.
So yeah, which one would you have went with?
I say Big Trucks. I fuck with Big Trucks. I ain't gonna lie, that's my shit.
I feel like that record hard. It don't feel like an LA record. Like it don't feel like it could be from anywhere.
He went crazy on the Blueface record too, though.
Oh, the Blueface diss record?
Yeah.
You like that shit?
Hey, he went crazy, bro. He went crazy.
It don't feel like a diss record. It's too smooth. It's too R&B for a diss record, though.
That's why I could just listen to it like a regular song sometimes. Like, all right, he popping that shit.
I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, I did not like that record, and I told Sat that. I was like, if you diss a nigga, you supposed to
you
like,
gotta go hard.
Go all
sure.
out. Yeah,
For sure.
Caleb for real had you. You familiar with that one?
That was my shit.
Yeah, fuck with that.
Motherfucking posting everything.
Yeah, it was a smooth like R&B record. I didn't care for his project, California Player.
Yeah.
But I did like that song.
Yeah, there was like 3 songs off that motherfucking album. The whole album kind of, I was like, what he did on this.
I can't believe he dropped that.
I don't know why Kalon did that. He was going crazy. Groove was going up.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that one. Thankful by G Perico.
Yeah, that's my nigga.
That one's hard.
That's game. He be going crazy too. Any feature with him gonna go down.
Yeah. I feel like that record got some meaning to it too. It's like a real street record. I fucked with it. Jamaica by Bino Rado. Jamaica Part 2. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That record was dope. I didn't like his tape either.
Cold, though. Yeah, he good though. That nigga know how to make a song.
Oh, you fuck with Bino?
Yeah, Bino know how to make a song.
Yeah, I just felt like his new project wasn't that bad. Wasn't that good.
It wasn't. Not
like his old shit. Yeah. But that Jamaica record went crazy. We just talked about Jay Reddy, Not a Regular Him.
Yep.
Everywhere I go, I'm starting to hear that record more and more.
Hey, my niggas from the album, my nigga went crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He go crazy on that shit.
That's dope that you can salute somebody like that, yeah.
You feel me? He went crazy. I listened to that shit and I was like, okay, that nigga go crazy.
Yeah, I feel like he be like the next Blueface.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And he funny with his shit.
Yep, that's why I said Blueface. He like playful.
Yeah, he natural with his shit.
And I gotta rep the ladies on this one. Moesha by Cuzzos. Have you heard that?
Mm-mm.
You ain't heard that record?
I gotta hear it out. I probably have it, just don't know it's called Moesha.
Oh, let me play it for you.
Okay. I can hit this shit.
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
Hold on, where we at? I'm gonna play. This nigga ain't heard Moesha by Cuzzos. That's crazy.
I probably have. I'm a young boy fan, dude. I try to shoot for the stores.
Here we go. I feel like you have heard this.
I'm feeling something like a nigga.
Yeah, they from the West Side.
I love all my niggas, know that I gotta have it. Teach a bird niggas some magic. Watch me disappear, treating fine niggas like bad bitches. Why you over there? Niggas bore me, dick be a drag. The shit tomorrow. Tell a nigga to play ball, cause I ain't gonna
this ain't best song today.
And freedom guys, and I still pour out my cup for all the ruins in the sky. Kicking supercalifragilistic XP out of dope shit. My word is it's like I'm in a pulpit on that cool shit.
Do you what's your take on LA female rappers in general?
It needs to be more. It needs to be more LA free rappers. Like a lot of them, I feel like they try to be too hood.
I agree. Try to act like niggas.
Yeah, they need to just be girls. You feel me? And come out with their talent. You know, I don't know what they doing. They try. Like we need some more Coyle Rays. That's gonna be a woman. You know, that's gonna come out with their talent and shit.
Okay, LA Coyle Ray. Instead of them trying to be thugs.
Yeah, you know.
Be members. They be trying to be members. Like
that shit ain't it. That ain't cute. Nigga want to see a bitch do some tricks and shit. You ain't trying to see you throw the hood up.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I be trying to tell them that, but they don't listen.
Yeah.
Let's get to the next list. We're gonna do best LA rap albums.
Okay.
I want them all. All right. So first up, we got Ray Vaughn, Good Bad Dollar Menu. Do you listen to Ray Vaughn?
Ray Vaughn go crazy, bro.
That's dope. I'm glad you listened to him.
That nigga go crazy, bro.
Okay.
That's the type of rap I do. You feel me? I'm a freestyle. I get the pain, EBT cards. But the problem is a lot of niggas in South Central don't want to hear your pain. They want to hear some bullshit.
But that shit don't go far. Like that left, right, bend over, shake your ass, toot it up a little bit, like that shit.
To the functions, that's it. That shit don't go nowhere else.
I agree. Rayvon definitely got album of the year to me. Second album is Mark Lux, Open Gates, like I was telling you. Okay. Check that out. Okay. Third, Tyler the Creator, Don't Tap the Glass. Do you listen to Tyler?
I do. A little bit. A little bit. I listen to a couple of his songs.
That is shocking.
You'd be surprised.
Really? You don't? Do you ride around listening to it, or you listen to it like in your headphones at home?
I really don't care what I ride around to. Can't nobody really judge me on my music. I'm a nigga how I am, so I listen to it ride around. Okay. Like late nights if I'm smoking and shit. Little shit.
Okay, LA Gangster by G Perico, DJ Drama.
For sure, I listened to it a couple times.
That tape was really good.
Yeah, I listened to it a couple times.
The E40 record was dope. The Kamaya record was dope. Yeah. Thankful, Commas, and the
go crazy.
LA Takeover record. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was some joints on there. It's an artist on the cover, MC Bob. When the Curtains Close, he dropped a really dope project. Okay, it's like a soft rock mixed with hip hop. Okay. Jay Worthy out of Bompton. Okay. Once Upon a Time, he dropped a dope project. Big Sad Die Legend 2, obviously. Yeah. Peso Finally Fed, which had like 30-something features, out of town features, but also
Peso shit.
RJ.
I fuck with it.
Oh, the Last Supper style album cover. Fish Scale was my favorite record off of that. Okay. And then Osby Chill out of the Jungles.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah, his Ego Trip album. So these are my best albums.
Okay.
Who did I leave anybody out? Who else dropped a dope project this year?
Like I said, shit, my nigga Poe, he gotta get more views on this shit. He dropped some cold shit this year.
You dropped the tape?
He dropped the tape.
Okay, I'm not privy to it.
I got one song on it. I'll probably play that song. Okay. For sure. Who else? Let me think. We said Kalam. But I didn't
like his project. That would go on my worst. I was gonna drop a worst albums list, but I'm tired of running fades.
Hey, bro, I'm taking all fades for you. Bro. In that motherfucker.
Yeah, y'all heard. I'm sending them your way because listen, niggas get sensitive when I put out because I put out a best list and it's cool, right? But then if I put out a worst list, it's a problem. It's like it's cool when I say something good, but I can't say something bad.
I feel like a nigga weirdo. Like. If you mad that this nigga said you trash, you must be trash, bro. You must know you trash, nigga.
That's true. They said play that I Can't by Pope. The I Can't record. Okay, we're gonna play that too. I feel like I'm Yo 4 by RJ was disappointing.
Scratch my head on that one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Cause that was one that nigga. His first two was one of my favorite albums growing up. I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a big RJ fan like me. Yeah.
I used to bang that motherfucker a lot. The nigga grew up on RJ for sure.
Why they said you look like Michael Vick? Goodness gracious. But look, RJ, I'm Yo 1, 2, and 3. Why you sleeping on I'm Yo 3?
I'm Yo 3 my shit, but it didn't hit to me like
the first two.
Yeah.
But it's still, I fuck with I'm Yo 3. Did you go to the I'm Yo anniversary concert?
Nah.
Oh, you should have been there. That was lit.
It was lit.
It was at the Novo. Joe Moses opened up and performed with him. It was dope. It was a movie.
Shout out Joe Moses, man. He be fucking with the set, man.
Shout out Joe Moses, man. I'm Yo 4 just didn't live up to I'm Yo name. He should have called that something else. And maybe I would have fucked with it more. But like when you put Ami on something, it gotta be.
Yeah. Like how the big side do with the therapies. He be going crazy with the therapies.
That's his franchise. I agree.
I fuck with his therapies. All his therapies go crazy.
Which one you like better? Ami 2, Ami 1?
I'm gonna say 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2.
I'm gonna go 2.
Bino Project. I'm trying to think. The language. I was like I said, I wasn't really feeling it. It felt like I like Hookah. It felt like Hookah Lounge music, but it was just too slow, too quiet. Who else dropped this year? Who else dropped a project this year? Rucci dropped a project. Don't Cross the Bone. It was cool, but I'm not gonna put it in my best.
The R3 project.
R3 the Chili Man dropped the project? Mm-hmm. Well, he from the IE, but still.
He from the IE. That's why I didn't say him.
Okay, what's the name of R3 project?
I'm not even fucking sure. He just came on my suggestion. I've been banging.
I'm Yo 4, I fucked with like 4 or 5 records. The Hadeem record, which got the Rock Wilder sample. I fucked with the song called Hustler, which got that old Brazy sample. I fucked with Streets with Siete. I fucked with
Oh,
By
see, that
Myself.
album just can't-
Oh,
his
Misunderstood.
mixtape. Yeah, I fuck with his
Misunderstood.
shit.
Yeah, that's on the list too. I just can't scroll down.
See that they been going crazy.
Yeah. Oh, so you fuck with Siete?
Yeah, I fuck with Siete. He go crazy.
Yeah, he's number 10 on the list. It just don't show.
He got talent.
Absolutely. What's next?
That nigga Siete he go crazy, but I don't think he dropped no tape. He just been dropping singles.
No, Siete dropped. He dropped a tape called Misunderstood.
I'm talking about Yabby.
Oh,
Siete
I'm talking about.
I'm talking about both of them though.
Oh, okay.
Siete hard.
Well, Siete Yabby from San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah, he from San Diego. Siete Misunderstood is on here. I don't know why it's not showing on the screen, but it's on the bottom after Ego Trip.
Okay.
I want to pull up. Hold on, let me pull up the Mailbox Money track list. It's the 11th anniversary of Mailbox Money today. He dropped it December 31st, 2014. Let me see, I'm gonna pull it on the screen. You a Nipsey fan?
I fuck with Nipsey.
What's your favorite Nipsey Hussle song?
My favorite Nipsey Hussle song probably Dedication.
Oh, Victory Lap?
Yeah, I like the Victory Lap.
Oh, that's the one with Kendrick. What did they have?
Or Blue Laces.
The first one or the second one? Number two? Okay, so you fuck with Victory Lap like you said. Okay.
He cool, bro. I'll be tripping off a nigga from the other side. He make music, I'll play that shit. Just play my music. I don't really be tripping off of that shit.
As you should.
Nigga leave that shit in the streets, bro.
Yeah, nigga saying, oh, I'm not gonna listen to Nipsey because of where he from is crazy.
Yeah, that shit be.
That's bunk stuff.
I actually went to the nigga Marathon store when it first opened.
Really?
His brother cooked for us, everything. He a good man. I was like, shit. That nigga made our plays. I was like, that nigga.
Black Sand made y'all play. And you know, I still haven't had that.
Bro, I said he's a real nigga.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back to this. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I'm gonna just go back to not this either. I'm trying to get Mailbox Money on the damn screen.
Yep, that nigga gave us merch, everything. And he knew I was smoking, so he was smooth.
Yeah, I don't think Black Sam was tripping on that. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just go to it on Instagram. Search, we're gonna go Mailbox Money.
Yeah, that's why I say my top rapper finna say it. My nigga Poke, man. He be putting on for this shit, bro. He been doing this shit for a long time.
I want to see the track list. Who got the track list up? We can work with this. All right, so Mailbox Money celebrating its 11th anniversary. It sold 60 physical copies, which equal to 60,000. He made 175,000 in 30 days off of it. Sold 15K digital copies for $12 each, 50,000 from iTunes, and 250,000 free downloads with no deal. Do you remember this tape? Because I feel like it's Nipsey's best project. I like it better than Victory Lap.
Let me see. Go to the cover.
This is the cover art right here. Let me pull up the track list for you right here. If you can't see that. How do you zoom in on here? You know how to zoom in on laptop?
With your fingers.
Oh. Killer. This shit's such classic. I love all these records. Killer, Honey the Show with Rick Ross, Status and with Buddy. That's How I Knew. Count Up That Loot. Only in Case. Recipes G.I. Joe and Conrad's on that one. Where Your Money At with Pac-Man. That's the Mustard record. Between Us is one of my favorite songs. K-Camp. Real Niggas Move with Dom. Stay Loyal with J Stone. A Miracle. No Nigga Like Me with Trey the Truth.
He got hitters on there.
50 Niggas Be Here for a While with Bernardo. And Overtime. This shit is a classic. I think it's better than
sure.
Victory Lap. What's your favorite record off here?
I'm gonna go with So Niggas. That's my shit.
You mean 50 Niggas?
Yeah, I mean 50 Niggas. I'm gonna go with that one.
I'm gonna go Count Up That Loot.
Or
or Killer. Cause like my AC on my smoking crack, smoking Killer.
Where your money at?
Okay, yeah, that's a lively one.
That's my shit. With Pac-Man.
I fuck with it. Hold on, where we at? I'm gonna go back to the chat.
Okay.
And then we're gonna play this game called West West. Basically, I'm gonna give you two options and you gotta choose. No, you can't say both.
All right.
If you say both, you gotta take a shot, matter of fact.
All right, let's do it.
Where's my chat? Why is that always lost? Killer, everybody, yeah, Killer. I'm fucking with Killer. That's my favorite record off of that.
Are they fucking with Killer?
All right, so this is how West West gonna go. I'm about to read the names. You gotta pick or take a shot if you say both. Damn, sent it to me. Damn. I know the first one is E40 or Too Short.
I'm gonna say E40.
The second one was Snoop Dogg or Ice Cube.
Snoop for sure.
YG or Tyga.
YG. Tyga is not it no more.
I know that's right. Greedo or Kayla for real.
Kayla for sure.
Dr. Dre or DJ Quick.
DJ Quick.
Bino or Blast.
Bino for sure.
Blue Bus Clan or Shoreline Mafia.
Blue Bus.
My Crazy Life or Good Kid, Mad City.
My Crazy Life.
Crenshaw or Victory Lap.
Victory Lap. That's my shit. I'm sorry, bro.
Okay. Dom Kennedy or Tyler the Creator.
Dom Kennedy.
Okay. Friday or next Friday.
Next Friday.
Friday after next or The Wash.
Ooh. The Wash. That's my shit. The Wash my shit.
Okay, The Wash. I'm gonna go with The Wash. It's funnier than me.
Uh-huh.
It's way funnier than me. All right, bet. What songs am I playing from you? And we're gonna close out with the Poke song too.
You want me to play unreleased or you want me to play some shit that's
shit that's already on YouTube if you could.
Okay. We can go to YouTube real quick. I'm gonna play my feature with Prophet. One nigga, shout out Prophet, man.
Okay, hold on. And then I wanna put this behind us. And then I wanna make us.
Man, I got different shit, bro. I got shit that I ain't cursed on. I got shit I had to perform for kids, all type of shit.
We don't want the kid music. But what record you want us to play first?
Blueface Boys.
KT. It's how many K's in on that? There we go.
Search up Blueface Boys.
Oh, yeah. Blueface Boys. Is that it?
Yeah, that's me.
This one?
You can play that one. That's the one with Polo.
Okay. What's the name of this one?
Cold and Nav.
Cold and Nav. Hold on, let me make this small.
Casey. Shit, a lot of shit hit different. When you a nigga in the field, got a side different. Niggas catch you by myself, time my loc, I'm still trippin'. A lot of niggas, they TD, and on this block, you can't side with us. Niggas coding out the game, disrespected, we gon' flame niggas. Politicking in the field, a lot of niggas, they need their ass whipped. Ain't no nigga in the cell, you got whooped, got your name, change your name 3 times to the low, so that's a bad look. Bus, can't trust him, too dizzy, bitch, real gone. Big wet, I'm on coding, cross lines, I'm a pop a nigga. And when you sagging in the set, it's not an option. I'm a nigga, can't no nigga say I'm not a nigga. He hates you, nigga.
See, Cold and Nav is what I bang, and that's the game. See who is you, where you from, and what you bang. He tried to shoot and he took 2 to the face. We don't argue about no bitch, that's the code to the gang on verse. See, Cold and Nav, yeah, that's the gang, that's what I press. And 94th is the Midwest to the Fig West. You got a problem with the set that come addressed. And tell that bitch to shake her ass right, left. Look, damn, homies, bitch, I'm pressing when I'm stepping in my set. He came through trying to slide, so we hit him with this web. They took my nigga Tiny Dog, but all dogs go to heaven. But it's H gang, we still rapping. Like, bitch, I'm running all phase, y'all niggas be selecting. We smoking bamboos, fat joints, Mac and Devin. You niggas fighting with y'all head down, think y'all connected. I'm a bass 90s baby saying Hoovers is 11. I'm like, who he think he is? Think he pressing me? The last nigga tried to do something, almost caught a felony. Dead, they like who I think I am with all these chains on me. I caught a Mexican with an H, had equals from HOB. Dead on the nine is what I'm banging, that's the game. See who is you, where you from, and what you bang. He tried to shoot and he took 2 to the face. We don't argue about no bitch, that's the code to the game. See, code and yeah, that's the game, that's what I press. And 94th is the Midwest to the Fig West. You got a problem with the set, they come address. And tell that bitch to shake her ass right, left, right, left. I ain't gonna lie, these niggas scared at a cold clock. It's only low, so loud, bitch, it ain't no dog. We catch them, we gon' off from broad day like old dog. Come right here low and lose your life, thought we told y'all. Posted on code to the morning, we zombies. The way he got hit with the choppy like he got me. We pull up on the nigga, fold him origami. Fuck all the suckers, we pop up like a lolly on code. Fuck if niggas all gas, bitch, I'm propane. Fades on the cold clock, it's a cold game. Niggas tryna politic, but bitch, we do things. Squabble, but my face look goofy compared to bro face. Code 9 is what I'm banging, that's the game. See who is you, where you from, and what you bang. He tried to shoot and he took 2 to the face. We don't argue about no bitch, that's the code to the game. See, code 9, yeah, that's the game, that's what I press. And 94th is the Midwest to the Fig West. You got a problem with the set, they come address. And tell that bitch to shake her ass right, left.
All right, give me something that's not so banged out. That was Poke and the Blueface Boys, Code and Ass.
Okay, search up Blueface Boy.
Okay.
Let's get it.
How y'all spelling that? Regular?
Yeah, with a Z instead of an A.
Okay. Which one?
We'll go down a little bit.
Matter of fact, let me close this out. I'm gonna throw it on here and drag it over.
Thinking. Okay.
Blueface Boys. Something not so banged out. Something that anybody could, any set, any part of LA could watch without feeling offended.
Okay. Let's get it.
Which one? That's tough. A tough question. Takeover. Okay, hold on.
Or yeah, let's do Takeover.
All right, hold on. Let me drag it over.
Matter of fact, I got the Hispanics. They banging on there. Let me not just nobody. Let me pick a different one.
So y'all,
hard.
Y'all dissing it all your songs?
Nah, I just don't want nobody to be throwing up nothing. Go down a little more.
You ain't got a lady record or nothing?
Yeah, I do. Okay. I got a mic drop. That's a lady record.
Oh yeah, what is that one? That's where you it
Pull
was
up.
like the that's KT Da Lokk.
Mm-hmm.
Pull up. This one?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
We can do that one.
Copy.
He said words don't make nobody feel
Yeah, I want something that a non-affiliate can fuck with. Something that.
That's what I gotta drop more. This new tape that I'm gonna drop is just for that too. Something different 2026, bro. That shit ain't getting us nowhere, bro.
Look, she said she won't fuck with a boss, but she can't handle. Can't wait till I get home and I can get you out them sandals. Roses on the bed, I'm trying to light up them candles. Hit you with some shit that you really cannot handle. The next bitch say she want me, but she can't have me. Every time I ride up, she hit me with the static. Talking that shit, I can't have it. That bullshit, I can't have it. He say he gon' pull up while you capping. Pull up, I leave a nigga in the casket. Pull up, hop on the dick like you a ratchet. Pull up, hop on the dick like you a rat. We got bottles for the models, and we got bros for the hoes that follow. After the show, best believe they swallow. It's time to go, cause she gon' go where I go. I tell her, pull up. I make her learn about the Bible, got her singing gospel. I tell her, pull up. And we could smoke a fat wood, listening to ride. She said she won't fuck with a boss, but she can't handle. Can't wait till I get home and I can get you out them sandals. Roses on the bed, I'm trying to light up them candles. Hit you with some shit that you really cannot handle. Look, she said she won't fall with a boss, but she can't handle.
I fuck with this. I like the vibe on it.
Can't wait till I get home and I can get you out them sandals. Roses on the bed, I'm trying to light up them candles.
It got like an
Hit you with some
LMA.
shit that you really cannot handle. I tell her pull up.
Right now.
I tell her pull up.
I said, bitch, I'm trying to see right now.
I fuck with this. All right, let's play one more. Pause this. And then, what's the other one? Give me the name of it. Like, you know the name?
Figg to Pimp Street.
Blueface Boys. Figg to, like this? Pimp Street.
You can put the two instead of that.
This
There
one?
you go.
Ryu, this is crazy.
Check the chat.
Don't got no bodies, but you tryna politic with
Yeah,
this
fuck
yep,
with
and I
fire
was on the
emojis.
porch and I
Pull
was
up.
popping shit.
Alright.
My life a movie and I got a lot of skits. Reverse the whip, matter of fact, bust a bitch. Stop the whip, I think I still see him moving. Cherry flags and Philly hats, you know you fucking with a rooster. With my 40 in the eyes, I call this bad bitch producer 9 times out of 10. I'm probably breaking on the third. Don't got no bodies, but you tryna politic with for this yep, and I was off the porch and I was popping shit. My life a movie and I got a lot of skits.
What's his name?
Whip, matter of fact, bust a bitch. Stop the whip, I think I still see him moving. Cherry flags and Philly hats, you know you fucking with a rooster. With my 40 in the eyes, I call this bad bitch producer 9 times out of 10. I'm probably breaking on the third. I'm finna pose and get chose. Fuck them tennis shoes, I'm tryna see your arch and pink toes. Color coordinated, she be eating up that pig thumb. Fuck a renegade, I don't got no time for cheap hoes. I only fuck with rich hoes with deep throats. I make heartbreak songs for broke hoes. I'm emo, spent a bag on my bitch and took a trip to Rico. She a demon, she be eating off that Casamigos. Ay.
Blood nigga can't be, we lit up in the bitty nigga. I'll be waving to the pussy, Hello Kitty nigga. Playing with this shit.
You and RJ on this with the Reds. Hold on. Yeah.
Quick to give a young nigga feet, make a bitch bit her feet. Tell her I'm from ACG, niggas playing in this bitch. I got my nigga, he from B's, nigga. We'll pull a your bitch in the trees, nigga. That's on gang, nigga. Niggas talking shit till I pop a nigga, take a nigga braid, nigga. And that's on gang, nigga. We don't play with niggas, pop them in the head and make them swerve lanes, nigga. Bitch, I got this dick on me, flex like I'm rich on me. Niggas pop him, his little homie and his big homie. I make a bitch finesse a trick for she trick on me. She gotta make 20 bands for she lick on me. Hey, stay with a bag like trick or treat. Them niggas throwing shade, but it don't get to me. Nigga, you was in my class and now you history. The bitch keep on yapping gums, I'm putting dick to teeth. Make her mouth wash with my cum like Listerine. That's your bitch, oh well. I'ma make her send a whole bag through Zelle. The bitch said she wanna grind with me, no rail. He ran up and he seen Blitz, so he fell. Nigga, I can kill this shit by myself. My niggas like tacos, we got shells. Put Glock to his ear like a phone, no cell. We won't feast though, but the bitch won't love, I'm not Neo. Tell her come in and bring more. The homie hit her with the script, she let her lingo.
What's the poke? I fuck with that. That was high energy. I fuck with that one a lot. Somebody said, what did they say?
What's the poke song?
Yeah, what's the poke song that they asked us to play?
I can't.
I don't feel like. Oh, I can't
believe. Or I can't
okay.
believe.
So they said, quick is the name looking ass. My chat is terrible.
They fucking bullshit.
Lamar Jackson is crazy.
Dead homie. Dead homie.
No, but somebody was saying, they said cut simple on the low for the last record. For the pull up. And somebody said, I fuck with that one, Groove.
Dead homie.
Shorty looking ass. Stop. Like, for real, y'all embarrassing me. Real talk.
Oh, the dead homies, nigga.
All right. You said it was what?
It was,
I can't.
I can't believe one of the two they was talking about. They was talking about the one with me and him. So I can't believe.
I can't. Yeah, I can't believe. This one.
Denzi on the beat.
Yeah, be the gang, nigga. CH, nigga. I can't believe. Man, these niggas bitches. Niggas supposed to be a suspect but a witness. I can't believe. These niggas crying when they get hit. If it was me, I would've took back off. That's some bitch shit. I can't believe your audacity. You the type of nigga we don't pass the weed. Niggas think they pumped up. I'm a gasoline screaming out Figg after we smashed the scene.
Bitches had no ass.
So y'all had flat booty bitches in y'all videos.
That's to be in the video.
F grade.
Nigga, it's wartime up in the field. I told them vest up. Some homies that done died, I told them rest up. I bang stars like the logo of the Carl's Jr. Any nigga bang up on me, I'ma bang. I was raised in the trenches, shitting on niggas like some cow manure. And I can't believe this nigga, he capping like a real shooter. I can't believe. Man, these niggas bitches. Niggas supposed to be a suspect.
It is flat as fuck. That shit just looked at the camera straight forward.
That's some bitch shit. I can't believe y'all past the weed. Niggas think they pumped up. I'm a gasoline screaming out Figg after we smashed the scene. I can't believe your reputation ain't that decorated. Came over here thinking you gon' run something left devastated. Niggas, we split niggas' lips so we knock faces. Niggas ask me why I grew that way. Shit complicated. I feel obligated. Cause if I fade a homie, then I gotta go and do it up in the ops. You ever been on your ass film stuck in a box? I don't give a fuck. I'ma bust till it locked. Nigga, I can't believe. Man, these niggas bitches.
It said the first one has something about it. That's funny. The first one has some ass.
If it was me, I would've took back off.
I don't know, homie.
I can't believe your audacity. You the type of nigga we don't pass the weed. Niggas think they pumped up. I'm a gasoline screaming out Figg after we smashed the scene. I can't believe.
I can't believe niggas got cracked on the set, couldn't beat me. Shit, I can't believe. My closest nigga turned to snitch. I had a feeling since a young nigga, you been a bitch. A lot of niggas do bitch shit. Niggas freaky, you can't fuck with them. Niggas came through and got cracked, you had thing and you didn't bust back. That's the DP. Put that nigga off. I knew the nigga was soft. When I seen nigga got socked, he froze up. It couldn't be me. See,
I can't believe. Man, these niggas bitches. Niggas supposed to be a suspect but a witness. I can't believe. These niggas crying when they get hit. If it was me, I would've took back off. That's some bitch shit. I can't believe your audacity. You the type of nigga we don't pass the weed. Niggas think they
Not the pool chicks, but yeah.
Pool gasoline screaming out Figg after we smashed the scene. I can't believe.
Nah, but yeah, so this year, man, I'm not trying to do none of that where nigga just throwing fuck this hood, fuck that hood, bro.
Okay.
Cause I feel like they not viewing it and they not fucking with it. You feel me? And to have LA, we got all options in LA.
Yeah.
So to have LA to have our back, nigga, we gotta stop doing that shit for real.
Yeah, that shit only gets you so far. I get it. Like, it's your real life, so you gotta express it. Yeah. I'm not against making it, but it can't be all you make.
Hell no.
You feel me? Make
That's
the
why
gang
I put
records.
that shit out first, so I can just put all my music out now for sure.
Right.
For sure.
My favorite bar from it was from your brother. He said if I fade a homie, I gotta go get what he said, cracking in the ops or something. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Just in life,
if you
like
fade a homie, yeah.
If you turn up on your crew, your people, don't not turn up on your enemies. Just in life in general, that makes sense. I like that because niggas will be tough with a homie
on the real,
and then get around people that don't like them and they gentlemen and shit like that. That is true.
That's real shit.
That is very true. All right, before we get out of here, you've been asking me to do a song with you lately.
Bro, let's do it.
You want me to rap?
Let's do it.
I told you, I only rap when I diss niggas. I ain't no rapper, I'm a disser.
Who you trying to diss, bro?
I want to diss the niggas that be crying over their grades.
Let's do it.
I want to diss all the buster ass niggas that keep crying over F grades. That's what I want to do.
That's some bitch ass shit though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I'm gonna keep it H's, bro. Yeah, if you tripping over a grade, nigga just slap your ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I agree.
Like, nigga, it's just a grade. It's another person how he feel, bro.
Opinion.
At the end of the day, you know, like, you can't take that to the heart. If he do shout you out, shit good looking, bro. You know?
And then if you don't put them on the list at all, then they mad about that. Yeah. So it's like you can't win. It's like you just want me to give you an A.
Because if I grade you and the grade is bad, you can't be mad for real.
Yeah, especially if you're going to be mad if you're not on the list at all.
Yeah.
But what kind of record we going to make?
Let's make a, you said you went to East Coast.
I like when I say East Coast, I'm not talking like boom bap. I'm talking like mafioso, like a street record. Okay. Or like even like the Big Trucks record. I'll get over something like that. Something that don't feel super LA.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to rap over like a gang type
gang beat. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Facts, for sure. Let me know when the studio session is. I'm pulling up with my verse.
Okay, let's do it.
Let the people know where they can find you, what you got coming next.
KT Da Lokk, man, with 3 Ks at the end, bro. Go check out our podcast, Reentry Network, bro. You know, we got our shit going. We starting a football team for the kids right now.
Okay,
So,
that's salute.
you know, trying to do something different, bro. Give back to the community. We got construction and shit. We doing media classes. So, if y'all in the neighborhood, bro, anywhere over here, bro, in South Central, bro, pull up, man. It's from ages from like 15 all the way to 22. So, you 25, so you'll be all right. So,
okay.
Come get your learning, man. And shit, I got a new project coming out soon, bro. I don't want to spoil the name, bro, but that shit coming, bro. It's coming at the top of the year, so be ready for it. Me and Poke got some shit coming too, so you know how that go, man. But KT Da Lokk with 3 Ks at the end. Blueface Boys, you can find me everywhere.
All right, Ben. Yeah, I definitely owe Poke an apology. I was not familiar with his game.
Yeah.
He's pretty dope.
Yeah,
I got to tap in with more of his stuff, start giving him some posts.
Sure.
Definitely, for sure, y'all. Y'all have a happy New Year's. It's raining in LA, so if you're outside, drive safe. Turn up. I'm going to like a hookah lounge or something tonight.
Okay.
What's your plans?
Man, I'm finna do something, bro. I gotta get some liquor, bro. Probably pull up on the homies, bro. We probably gonna do something, bro. Can't say too much. You know, we still in LA, man.
Can't drop lows, but I feel
know how it go.
All right, for sure. Well, we out of here. Happy New Year, like I said. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Follow up. Follow KT Da Lokk. Hit that like button. Leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. This is the last stream of the year. I'll be back like Friday or Saturday, though. But, yeah, we out of here.